As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwu Okike Abiama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nna nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwu Abiama benigwe, whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, Chukwu Okike Abiama, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Namdekano. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this very planet, I tell you. I lead indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. So also do I command the armies of Biafra. They are fiercely loyal. They are loyal, I tell you, and doing the work that I expect them to do. I also direct Radio Biafra Chineke, not through any power which I possess or any extraordinary knowledge, but by your grace, O Lord.
By your grace.
By your grace, we honor you and we adore you. I know that some people listening, including the British, may not understand what we are doing. But there is nobody in Britain that answers Nwachukwu, the child of heaven. We do.
We do.
Therefore, when we worship our Father, people should not try to be jealous. They should not feign ignorance or misunderstanding, because we are ancient people. We have been doing this for over 5,000 years and will continue to do so until the end of time.
The end of time. Yes. Thank you for joining me tonight on this 6th day of January in this year of our Lord 2026. I greet you all and I bring you good tidings. Breeze don't blow. Foul nyash don't open. Yesterday I blew a very spiritual breeze, a very powerful breeze, and then the nyash of the fowl have opened. My name is Raphael Chamaka Ajere, also known as Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Just like yesterday, today again I am coming to you from the office of the Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I greet you all and I bring you good tidings. Good tidings because all the enemies of Mazi Simon Ekpa and the real enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are being exposed broad daylight. They are being busted. Somebody say busted. They are being busted. And the latest of them, though he has been busted, but now he is now fully and completely busted. How many of you remember when I went to Finland in June last year? Before I went to Finland, the chairman of CRC had been to Finland several times. Ada Zion has been to Finland, our Minister of Education. Our European rep have been to Finland, Wadobe. From the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Wada, Joy, Irobi, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs also, Mazi, Bryson Okoma, have all been to Finland respectively. And each of these time they've been to Finland when we still have the mole in our midst. Please, this is very, very important. And I need you to share this message and make it go viral, because I know that some people are waking up from their hiding. If I don't come out, they don't have a message. The only way you know that CRC and BGC is authentic is whatever we say is what they go by. That is, we are the one that will bring a message that will shake the foundation. Because if we don't bring message, the independent fools, you will not see them talking. If we not talk, independent fool, they will not talk. So they Akparawa and their fools, they will not talk. Because we are the ones that have the message actually from Chukwu Kabiam. 1 minute, I have a very important information to take. So if we don't talk, they don't talk. Do you understand? So right now, based on what is going on now, it is clear. It is now clear that Odogu, Odogu has been able to fizzle out and show all the criminals that have been hiding under his umbrella. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Simon Ekpa, is now very, very happy that all the people that used to say, hey, Odogu, our PM, now their bubble has been busted. Their bubble has been what? Busted. And so now I am going to bring you a message that Sonny Akparawa posted on his handle today, because they believe I have busted one of their syndicate criminal who is operating in Washington or in America on their behalf. And I now want to let you all know that I'm not mistaken if I say this, that our Prime Minister actually did not know that Elias have always been a syndicate with Oge Nkere before he came into Brgie and suggested to be our lobbyist. Elias was sent by Oge Nkere to approach our PM, but our PM did not know that Elias was a crook that came through Oge Nkere. Elias was a crook that came through Oge Nkere, because there's no way you can just stiff in the nose and know that Simon Ekpa will need your services. If not that somebody, they say that the rat where they inside house, they tell the rat where they outside, say food there for inside kitchen. So that rat inside house is Oge Nkere. Oge Nkere used Elias Gerasolis to scam Biafrans of $10,000 every month consistently. Oge Nkere used Elias Gerasolis to scam the government $10,000 every month, respectively. And also the attorney that I don't understand. Which kind of attorney will be working for a government and then suddenly an individual decides to break away and he begins to work with that individual? Yes. All right. Thank you very much for patiently waiting. Now, I want to put it to you that this particular individual, Elias Gerasolis, is working with Isaiah Nyogu. Isaiah Nyogu recruited him to come into the government and scam us and exploit us of $10,000 consistently every month. Now, the video I saw from Sonny Akparawa gave me a lot of eye-opening and convinced me eventually to know that these criminals are determined. They are determined to sabotage Biafra Republic government in exile. They are determined. How do I know that they are determined? Just like I established to everyone that I was in Finland in June last year. And before I went, my compatriots have already gone. The cabinet members have already also gone earlier. And after I came back, some have also gone to have encounters with our prime minister. And each of this time, while we were together, before these moles were exposed, we were always doing program. When I was together with Sonny, we would do program, and then we would tell them, this is our prime minister. He is speaking to us. We have visited him. Tell them who is going to CPM. Together, we're always doing that. We're always going together. Now, ask Sonny Akparawa, what has changed? Because when Oge Nkere was still with us, before he was bundled out as a criminal that he is, when he was still with us as finance minister and eventually appointed APM before he was sacked, he was always coming with message. I have a message from PM. When Imam Madabu will get a message, he will come and say, our PM said this, he said this. He has always gotten message from PM. Then all of a sudden, after they join hands together to call our PM a Sabo, remember, Sonny Akparawa and Oge Nkere came out openly and read letter that PM is now sabotaging with Ngozi Arabueze. That PM is now working with Ngozi Arabueze. And in that particular message, they were even referring to PM as Mr. Simon, Mr. Ekpa, not as PM. That he has sabotaged. They didn't tell you that we cannot take orders from PM, from prison. So that Akparawa is the first person that came out to tell us that PM was on a mission. He never even told anybody that PM was in prison. But now, Sonny is opening his mouth to say he will not take orders from a man in prison. Let me bring that message. I know you people have seen it. Yes, I am not doing saga, but I want to establish something. You know me, I don't come out to talk or come and on ring light to come and do saga on anybody. No, something important, when it is important, I will nip it in the bud and that will be it. That's why we are the pace setters. If I do not come out, none of them will come out. If I don't say anything, it is my message to Elias Gerasolis that brought the rat out of his hole. It is my exposure or expose on Elias Gerasolis that brought Sonny out of his hiding, because as far as Oge Nkere is concerned and the rest of them, Sonny Akparawa is the one that they are using as their mouthpiece, because Oge Nkere doesn't know anything. Oge Nkere cannot even express himself. Oge Nkere is not articulated. Oge Nkere cannot handle media. He can't speak. Oge Nkere is incoherent. He can't. Oge Nkere cannot put two words together. Oge Nkere can stand here and repeat himself 100 times. So it is Sonny Akparawa that they will always use as their damage control. But for that man called Elias Gerasolis, his day is coming, because his criminality coming online to post account number or account link or fundraising link, it will catch up with him. We are coming for you, Elias Gerasolis. We are coming for you. We are coming for you. By the time Brgie is ready, you will understand. We are coming for you. But before then, let me get you what Sonny Akparawa was saying. And I have a lot to say. I have already put my link so that if there's anybody that wants to say anything, you can come in and say it. But let me dissect this particular message from Sonny Akparawa. Allow me to dissect it.
The reason.
Allow me to dissect it, and then we will talk. Okay. Now, you see what the Efulefu wrote here. The Efulefu wrote on the video he made today. Brgie now are not taking. Brgie now, it is now that they are not taking. Now, Brgie now are not taking any orders from Finland prison and Nigeria prison. For how long has our PM been held in Finland? For over 1 year. And after 1 year, after 1 year, because Sonny and their criminality have been busted, it now took them 1 year to come and tell you that they are not taking order from Simon Ekpa from prison or from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from prison after 1 year. And I will talk, but let him talk. Let him lay himself already by himself. Worry, I have seen you. Just relax in that place. Don't go anywhere. I will bring you in. After 1 year, I will need my media. I need my media to join me here. I need it fair. I need Worry. All of you, those that can talk, come in here, because we need to teach these people what they don't know, so that Biafrans will know. And what you must know is that by the time I finish, you understand that these people are not part of Brgie anymore. They don't represent Brgie. Because if they represent Brgie really, and if this is coming from Brgie, Brgie is an organized, national organization. Brgie is a national organization. It is not something that sectarian something, or one sect will say they are Brgie, another sect will say no, Brgie is one. And Brgie has one prime minister. And the prime minister now only communicates with the Biafra Governing Council. Elias knows. Ask Elias to show you the message he got. So Brgie has a governing council that is taking, instruction from the leadership of Brgie. Do you understand? Because our prime minister is not in that kind of prison that these bastards are talking about. He's not in that kind of prison like the zoo prison, whereby he will not be able to communicate or give instruction or relate with people. No. Our prime minister can meet with everybody, anybody. Do you understand? So when our PM in the beginning actually said that he was not going to be taking order, it was because of the circumstances at that time. The circumstances at that time with the criminal DOS. So those that are smart will join us today and dissect this criminal called Sonny Akparawa and Oge Nkere. We are coming. I am Vam Vam Vam. Let us listen to Sonny Akparawa, and then we will deal with this issue. Please, all of us in this room, please don't go anywhere. Just hold on. Let me play this thing, and then I will bring up. Let me bring you guys so that you will not be exhausted in that room that where you are. But just know that we are together, okay? Whether you are here, and Carlos chats, you are here. So let's listen to this. All right, and maybe this one should come here. No, Sonny should just remain in that small box where he is. Sonny should remain in that small box where he is. Let's listen to him.
Order. No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to...
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We're not...
Now, this bastard called Sonny Akparawa, this efulefu called Sonny Akparawa, he's playing the voice of our prime minister, and he didn't play everything. He played the voice of our prime minister, telling you where prime minister said he's not taking order from the DSS dungeon. Now tell me, please mute your mic. He said he's not taking order from the DSS dungeon. Mazu Chenna Mbajog, I see you. The network don't come out to you again. I don't know why the network always remove you. Others will be stable. Maybe at the end of the day, Mazu Chenna, you will have to speak to us through the phone. So the PM, you know why he will not take order from the DSS dungeon. We knew the circumstances surrounding the DSS dungeon. The DSS dungeon was all, according to Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the lawyers, they said everywhere was bogged. Everywhere in that dungeon was bogged. There's no way they could freely relate with Mazi Nnamdi. So everything that was coming from there was compromised already. Unlike our prime minister, there's no way anywhere is bombed. When people go to see our prime minister, they have confidentiality. Even today, when PM is speaking with us, he speaks confidentially through a secured line. He speaks to the person he's speaking with. There's nothing like, say, people went to visit PM today and then they say that the place is bombed. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't have the freedom that our prime minister is having today. Do you understand? And our prime minister at that time was saying he would not take orders from the dungeon, DSS, because of the corruption of Nigeria. He knew how Nigeria have never obeyed court order. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not win all the cases against Nigeria? Did they let him go? Have you ever seen any case now today that Samaneta have won a case and then Finland held him? No. By the time we go for this appeal and everything is done and dusted, and Samaneta win this case, he will walk free. There'll be nothing like hold the court from carrying out the judgment or from executing the freedom. There will be nothing like that. Because the rule of law will take its place in this particular situation. But in the zoo, it was never like that. Our leader was set free on several occasions, but they never obeyed. So the circumstances surrounding our leader, we knew the reason why our PM didn't want to listen to what those DOS criminals were saying. We knew the antecedents. Who is calling me? Hello?
Yeah, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening. Cherevody, can finish here the analysis in the Megodi. When I finish, then you can now call.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Uchenna.
Yes.
Okay. I will call you back. Let me establish my point, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, please, nobody should call. Let me establish these points first. So, this particular case, these cases are different. You cannot compare what the DOS were doing. You can't compare it at all today. That the PM gave instruction to CRC. This same CRC, they are the one that gave Oge Nkere the position of APM. Oge Nkere have never visited Mazi Simon Ekpa. We have gone on several occasions. We have been able to see him. Do you understand? Remember, when I went to Finland, we had a hug, myself and the Prime Minister. We did videos. Our Prime Minister spoke on the phone to Biafrans. This same Sonny Akparawa, this same shameless Sonny Akparawa, he celebrated it. He took the order of our Prime Minister. He took the instruction as at that time. Before this criminal Oge Nkere bought him over with money. He took instruction from the Prime Minister because he knows very well. He defended this same shameless Akparawa Sonny. This shameless Akparawa Sonny. He defended our PM. He defended our PM when some people were trying, some of those DOS members were trying to raise the idea. Why is it now that you people want to take order from somebody in Finland? Why did you say the same thing against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? He defended it. He never bought that idea that they were trying to sell, that our PM is in prison like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. I was in Finland. I came live. Sonny Akparawa also came into my program. When we came back, Sonny Akparawa also, we did broadcast together. There was never a time this bastard idiot ever opened his mouth to say, this our PM is in prison. Why are we taking orders from him? He never said that. Not until after he refused to do what he was asked to do. Now he has realized. It is now that Sonny have realized that Simon Ekpa is in prison. Now, he didn't realize it when we were going to Finland. He didn't realize it when we were together. Mazima Madabu went and came back. Ada Zion went and came back. He didn't realize it. We did broadcast together. He didn't realize it. When we went for the declaration, in the Biafra declaration in Finland in November, Sonny didn't realize it. Sonny, I walked hand in hand with Sonny at the last convention. Sonny spoke directly to Biafrans at the last convention. He did not realize that our Prime Minister was in the prison at that time. But after 1 year, Sonny Akparawa is now making a statement that we will not take orders, just like we didn't take from Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. We will not take from I know my PA, them are reminding me. My PAs are reminding me. So I was asked now to remind Sonny Akparawa that when PM sent a message to the independent media, madam, when PM sent message to the independent media, madam, Sonny, this shameless Sonny, is the same Sonny that told her, come and give the message the way PM gave it to you. Are you guys following? When the independent media, madam, who is now have been busted also, when the independent media, madam, came back, to Brgie before he left finally. When the independent media, madam, came, Sonny was the one that told her, come and give the message the way it was given to you. At that time, Sonny was okay to deliver the message from Prime Minister. But today, Sonny is doing a program. He's posting. He's saying that we will not take order from a man in prison. And I want to ask Sonny, when did this man become important to you? After all, you said he is Sabo. I believe that when Sonny said that Simon Ekpa is Sabo, Sonny should not even have anything to do with Simon Ekpa again. Everything that has to do with Simon Ekpa, Sonny should already forget about it. In fact, I know that there are so many people that want to talk tonight. So what I will do is that let me just play it. Then I will allow everybody to talk. And then I can now bring in my analysis, because my own analysis may not be better than that of Ife. It may be better than that of Worry Sister. It may not be better than that of Carlos Chat. So because of that, let me bring them all in. Let me bring everybody in. And then let us allow Sonny to talk. When Sonny finished talking, they will open the mic for everybody. one after the other. I'll open for one sister, then I'll open for others. This is just 2 minutes, 53 seconds. Let us listen to Sonny, and then I'll allow everybody to talk.
Order. No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to...
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We are not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison. We are not taking order from Finland prison. The reason for that is to protect those our leaders, to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from prison, to protect Mazi Simon Ekpa from prison. So any order that is coming out from prison now.
I am so ashamed of Sonny even mentioning the name Mazi Simon Ekpa. You don't need to even mention him as Mazi Simon Ekpa. Just call him Mr. Ekpa. Call him Mr. The Mr. Ekpa you have been calling him before. Why are you adding Mazi? Just say Mr. Ekpa. We know because already you have changed your name. You don't want to identify yourself with Simon Ekpa anymore. You have removed the name of Simon Ekpa and put Nnamdi Kanu. So you don't need to identify with Simon Ekpa. You hopeless idiot. You are a hopeless idiot. A very hopeless idiot. That's what you are. Shameless one for that matter.
Protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from prison, to protect Mazi Simon Ekpa from prison. So any order that is coming out from prison now, from Finland and from Nigeria, from these leaders, we are not taking that order because it is for their own good. They can't be in prison and be leading people that are here and be giving orders. Because if we use what they are saying to do anything, it will implicate them and they will not come out again forever. They will be dead and gone inside prison because everything we will use their name to do will implicate them. So we are not taking orders from them in prison.
We've got our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to exonerate our leader from anything that Biafrans will be doing for his own best interest. So
anything that we shall be doing going forward in 2025, 2026, 2027, or till Biafra comes, as far as our leaders are in prison, we will not tag their name. We will not put that they are the one giving the order, or they said this, or they directed this. It is for their own good. It is to keep them away, because if we put their names, it will be used against them. So for all of you that are using our leader's name, Simon Ekpa name, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name, and then you say he is giving order, he's telling you to come and do this, telling you to come and do this, desist from it. And all of you that are trying to follow that a message that Emma and the rest of them and former are sending to you, you are digging the graves of our leaders that are in prison. Stop it, because you're going to implicate them the more. Somebody cannot be in prison and be the one giving you orders here.
any actions that Biafra people will be taking in Biafra land, you don't attach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to it.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking, BRGIO, Biafra Defense Forces, Biafrans in the homeland, or any Biafran taking for Biafran quest, don't attach Mazi Simon Ekpa name to it or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't tag their name to implicate them.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafra land for the freedom of Biafra, the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and freedom of all prisoners of conscience, you don't bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to it.
Did you guys see it? Let me tell you the reason why he did this. I will show you now. Let me show you the post he made before doing this. I will show you first of all so that let me also establish that, because it's important I establish it. So you will know why he's doing this. It is to protect the criminality of Elias that is forming himself as what do you call it? He's forming himself as the lobbyist. Elias that is forming himself as lobbyist. Where is that? Okay, it needs to be like this. Let me show you guys. Then I will give the microphone. Please, you guys, just be patient for me, because this is also important for me to show. He said, send this message to him. Send this message to him. Who did they send this message to? Send this message to him. That is, they should send this message to Simon Ekpa, because the only person he wants to talk about here is Simon Ekpa. So send this message to him. So why didn't you put his name so that we know that you're talking about Simon Ekpa? Send this message to him with exclamation mark. He said, I learned this generational illiterate. He tagged me, which is myself. I'm a generational illiterate, but I stand on the truth and I speak the truth to Biafrans. And the reason why you came out is because I'm exposing your criminality. He said, I learned the generational illiterate. Let me ask Sonny, which illiterate? You go school more than me. You know book more than me. You speak English more than me. You write English more than me. Can you interpret words more than me? So what makes me an illiterate and you not? Come on to even get visa to come to Europe. You can't get. If you are working in a very good firm, as educated as you are, you should be able to explain yourself and declare yourself and be able to get a visa to come to Europe, but you couldn't. We have attended how many conventions? You couldn't come in. Okay, me that's illiterate, I was able to get in here, but you couldn't. Yeah, illiterate monkey. Okay. He said, I learned this generational illiterates. He called my name. Yesterday night was crying that I was crying. Crying that Simon Ekpa sent message to Gerasolis to stop working for Brgie, instead to work for saboteurs, destroying template for Biafra recognition. Nobody is calling Elias to work with us. The last thing we will ever do is to work with Elias. Elias is a criminal, and we can never work with him. Sonny, Elias is a thief, and we can never ever work with him. So nobody is calling Elias to work with us because fine, continue. To stop working for Brgie, instead to work for saboteurs, destroy Brgie template for Biafra recognition. Brgie is not made of dumb people like your group of Emma and Ngozi that wait for your leaders to give you instructions from prison. Are you listening? That wait for your leaders to give you instructions from prison. You see how Sonny is also ridiculing Mazin Namdekano and ridiculing our prime minister also. Are you following? Even Ngozi is better than you people going to prison to get instruction of what to do. Are you seeing that? So this is for you to confirm between Sonny and our prime minister, who is actually working with Ngozi. He said Ngozi is better, that Ngozi is not going to prison to get instruction to work with or to know what to do. But this bastard have always been following
Order.
of our
No order from the
always before now for over 1 year. Then I came out yesterday to speak about the criminality and what they are doing, what Gerasoles is doing by ignoring the instruction of the man that employed him and going to promote a criminal that has 72 count charges. A criminal that is already insulting a man he was calling boss. Ask yourself, when Oge Nkere was calling Prime Minister boss, ask Oge Nkere what happened? What changed? That stopped Oge Ekpa from being boss. Now they are now insulting our Prime Minister. So I have already established that, and I'm going to leave it. Let me remove this nonsense from here, and then I'll bring in Worry Sister. Ife is here, and then we will go for the jugular. Worry Sister, please, if you are in already, can you please grab the mic or mute yourself because your microphone is muted. After you, we have Ife in the house.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, I can hear you, my sister.
Okay, good evening. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Everybody in the house, good evening. Happy New Year. Ife, good evening. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. I am so angry.
Very angry.
With these so-called animals. This imbecile that taught everybody that cannot speak English are illiterate. Is English your father's language, Sonny? Can you really speak English? What do you understand by English? It's somebody's language, just like Igbo, just like Urobo, just like Isoko, just like Benin. English is somebody's language. Yoruba is somebody's language. All there. Big fool. Like my minister said, Minister of Information, can you travel out of the four corners of Africa? Can you? Can you travel? Can you even feed the farm? Do you have the capacity to go outside the four corners of Africa? You idiot! Why are you fighting PM? Because he refused to do your dirty, silly job. He refused. You are just so full of it. All you lot, all your co-hosts, all of you are big illiterates. Because you cannot discern. You don't know your right from your left. Your brain has been brainwashed because of the tertiary money that this dog eater gives to you people. Brainwash you with the spirit of dog. How dare you? You have stopped using our PM's name. You came out to read a memo that your so-called APM cannot read. Your so-called APM cannot even explain it. He cannot even talk with this side Golosales ugly Pukuyeke leg. This dog leg. They can't even explain to him. He cannot even speak to Biafrans.
At all.
Even pidgin English, you can't even speak.
Yes.
Nothing you can speak apart from Igbo. Nothing.
Shameless people.
You pass back to bring this so-called Galatoles to prime minister. And that idiot that claims as himself as a white man, that is not, said he was throwing past internet.
Internet.
He was throwing past internet, and you mistakenly bump into PM. God punish you and your generation. You are mad. You are silly. You know what? All you lots on a cup, you don't fool. Just like he said, please don't blow. Foul your jaw open. All of you are naked. Your head might be digged into the desert sand, but your anus is out, and the whole world is looking at it. You have taken a PM picture out of your sight. You took the picture out. It's PM in Nigeria. Can you compare Nigeria to Finland? Can you compare Nigeria to Finland? Don't you know the reason why our PM said he's not taking any order from him? Don't you know that? Because they sold him to the Nigeria, just like you people thought you can sell him to Finland, and Finland will hand him over to Nigeria. But little do you know that Finland is another country on its own. On its own. Sonny, stop using PM's name. You are not mates. Both of you are not mates. Stop disease and tell your so-called co-hosts, those your so perfect, educated idiots. Tell them to stop using PM's name. The Oyendu that you are using his name, do you know him? Do you know what he believes in? Do you think Oyendu is part of you people that can forge signature, that can destroy papers and forge it and rewrite it and rename it? Do you think Oyendu is with you when he has already said you must be whiter than white, whiter than snow? Are you whiter than white? Monkeys! Monkeys! Are you guys whiter than white? Are you guys animals? You gather yourself together. All you know how to do is you want to eat from the national cake, and the cake will hurt you. We are coming. Just relax. We are coming. You have not seen anything yet. You have not, Sonny. The dog that you are eating has brainwashed you. You don't know what you are saying. The minute our Minister Information will come out to come and talk about this two-legged leg, you will jump hard like puppets. You will jump hard because you are the only one there. Why did you pay your media money? Why? Why can't you allow them to do
It's something you also need to tell them. You know, the truth is that PM not even give us instruction. PM only speaks to us. He doesn't give us instruction. He only speaks
not
to
at
us.
all.
So it is CROC that is in charge. PM have already told them that CROC is in charge. You
And
understand?
they know that.
They just want to insult PM. They want to ridicule PM. They want to sabotage PM. That's just it.
But you know what? PM is coming out. You people, You people, you will be so ashamed by the time you will see. I wonder how you will look, or if you can still come to social media again by the time PM will come out. Do you think we are joking? You know, you are not mates with this man. You are not mates with PM. In all ratification, both of you are not mates. There is no way. Can't you see? Oge Nkere is controlling you. Oge Nkere and Elias is controlling you to come out to speak. Why don't you call your Betty Ford and so-called all those people that you always pack there to come and speak every day? Why are they not doing the damage control? Why you? You felt you know too much. Educated man. What did you read? What school did you go to? In Africa? Where? In Nigeria? Or in Calabar? In Akwa Ibom? Or where? What school did you go to? Though you are abusing people. If you want somebody cannot speak English, oh, you are educated illiterate. You are full, Sonny. You are just full of it. You are empty. There is nothing in your brain more than the dogs that you eat. More than the dogs that you eat. There is nothing. You and Gumi are the same thing. You people are killers. You are killers. And heaven will judge you people. Our PM is coming out. And you will be so ashamed. You and this so-called success, whatever his name is, that little boy in Ghana. Our PM is coming out. Have you forgotten the memo that you read? Have you forgotten because of 10,000? Look at your jaw. When we first started that the thing heated you, you were like ostrich. Your neck is so thin. Your head is so big. But look at your jaw. You are eating Biafra's money now. You are so fat because you are eating Biafra's money that you cannot do nothing with. They can see nothing that you are doing. You pack everybody to your side to do what? Just to bribe them. Do you think if PM comes out today, those people that you are packing to yourself, they will still follow you? You are a big fool, Sonny. Go and hide yourself in shame. Go hide yourself for back of your papa house, wherever if your papa get house. Go hide yourself. Okay? Sonny, the day you call PM name again, thunder go fire you from left, right, center. From Monday to Sunday, God go to punish you. God go to punish you. God not go rest until he finish punish you, you Sonny. You idiot. That you are calling people educated illiterate. What are you? Who are you? Where did you come from? Nonsense. People that go
because
Finland.
of money. Now Sonny they call me illiterate. Because of money.
Now some Betty Ford they call me illiterate to that old wish.
That's why they call me illiterate.
Old wish. Because you refuse to dance to their tune. You refuse to mingle with them. Animals, nice Sonny be. Sonny na thief. Big thief, Sonny. Big thief. You go dry. The thought of PM go eat you up. All the gang, when they gang up, it no go work. About PM, whether you like it or not. See, Nigeria is a zoo country. Finland is not. You people cooperate so that they go carry PM go back to Nigeria. See, Finland will not do it. It's coming out. Don't wait for 6 years. You think by 6 years you don't do what you want to do. Abi, you never hear say the person when he save years and do life, he confess that they put up for side motor, made they light fire for his body. The man confess. There is somebody there. And the same thing, our information minister right now refused to take money from Oge Nkere. That is why he said, no, I am not going to follow. And that is why we are still here. We know the truth. We can discern the truth. We know we know our left and right. We are not like you. Calabar slave. Boy. Maybe na house boy you do for wherever you do for there. House boy. That's why you cannot bring documents for you to go to Finland. Document of UK. Can you get your ass into British embassy wherever you are? You dare not. Because wuru the smell follow you. You animal. You are not Oge Nkere. Thieves. Today and tomorrow I go cost to now. I not go say anything. We are coming out for you people.
Thank you, worry. Make if I talk to just take a cup of water and I know you will be back. Where is Ife? Okay, somebody just left now. What happened? Alex. We lost Alex. Ife, grab the mic.
Vam, good evening from here.
Good
Worry sister,
day.
good evening from here, and greetings to all Biafrans. Um, you know that at least sometimes we have to start it from the beginning because
Please, it's good. We started from the beginning.
you,
Please.
you know because at first they were coming out from the beginning to tell us that they just finished speaking with PM. They just they were even shocked. They were requesting to speak with him, but later he was surprised and get a call from PM. After some time, we came to debunk it that that did not happen. The next thing again, they came up and they told us that PM is incommunicado. All these things they have been planning it. It's not today. You understand? So when you see them doing whatever they are doing today, it did not start today. And one of their major anger now is because they are no longer getting any information or knowing anything that is happening, and they are not happy with it. The only thing is that I don't blame I don't blame them. I know the people that I some of the people that I blamed, and I also blame some Biafrans who don't really know their left and right. You understand? Because when you see somebody that is doing something or somebody is like destroying what you are doing, it's not difficult to know. It's not difficult to know. Something happened in the government. What you do is to guide the law that guide your government is what you will defend. You don't defend individual. You don't defend individual. But some of our people, because they are using their Nigerian mentality to fight for Biafra, they decided to start following an individual. Because if you ask them, they will tell you because he's the one going to Washington, D.C., he's the one doing this or that. That is not how, even if anybody that is going anywhere, that does not mean that when you commit a crime in the government, that they will use because you are the one going to so place or so place. Because of that, they should leave you and you will continue. That is not how things work. And if that is the kind of Biafra that people are fighting for, me, I'm not part of it. You understand? Once you commit a crime, you will face the crime without looking back. And this is what the CRC did. They elected him, put him in the office. He went and changed Brgie document and started doing all manner of things in the government. And he was kicked out. And the office was abolished. So I don't when I'm seeing some people when they are talking, writing some kind of things, I'll be laughing because some of our people, if you like, talk from now till tomorrow, they will never ever learn at all. They will never learn. You wake up one morning and somebody say that I am in charge. I have taken over. In a government, one person will come out and tell you that he's in charge. One thing again is that the message is clear already. You understand? I know that he is going to pain them. I understand very well. Understand how they feel. You understand? I understand how they feel because truly the work of a lobbyist has nothing to do with fundraising. It has nothing to do with campaigning for. See, it's against the law. You yourself, cannot be asking people to donate money that they will use to pay you. That is why that message was very clear. This is not your work. This is the work. The reason they hired you is to talk to the American government, to discuss with them about what Biafrans are going through. This is your work, to go and talk to America, not to go onto social media and start talking about fundraising or money and who to support and who not to support. The government is the one that signed contract with you, not any individual. But because some of our people, I don't know the kind of Biafra that they are fighting for. That is why they are misbehaving. I don't blame them. They can continue to do whatever they are doing. But the shame that is coming, the shame, I don't know how they are going to stand it. I know that one for a fact. It's not
Okay, may have Nanya. All
the
this
shame.
following all
The
this.
shame. The way it's going to happen is going to shock many of them.
Yes.
And from there, we'll see where they were, where all these things will go again. But I will tell you that the Biafrans will continue. Brigi will continue to stand. None of them is going to destroy it. Nothing. They have tried to hijack it. At the end, they failed. So all these things that you see them doing today now, they are just trying to see. I say a time is coming. All of us will see come here. We will laugh at them. Me, I'm not me. I don't always hide my own. I always say it.
That's what
they know. They know what they know.
I am always the last man standing. We will be the last man standing.
We are watching them now. They know what they know. We will know what we know. You understand? So they should hold what they know. Let us hold what we know. But one thing is that when the time comes, when the time comes, now, when they are bringing all this kind of video because of what PM said, now the question is, since Onyendu Mazinam Kanu was kidnapped, can they show me one person that Onyendu have called on phone? Since how many years that Onyendu was kidnapped, can they show me one single person that Onyendu have called on phone?
Nobody.
The lawyers or people visiting him.
Yes, nobody.
So they want to use zoo now to compare Finland. That is what they are trying to push.
Absolutely, my brother.
So these people think we are fools or we don't know anything, that we don't know what is happening. You want to use how their system work. You want to use it to compare Finland, that nobody can go there and visit him. Nobody is taking any order from PM. Nobody. PM is not giving anybody order.
Yes.
But the one thing that everybody must understand is that there is already a structure.
Yes.
Before PM was taken. And that structure is one of the reasons PM was taken.
Ife, have you forgotten that the only advice of PM was maintain that structure? You have to come into Brgie. There's nothing like DPM, this one, break out APM, maintain that. And he told them that the same CROC is the one that he's speaking with, that one in charge. Is it not the structure? Every instruction have been coming from the CROC.
You know that some of them they knows very well, they know the truth. But the thing is that some of them the position they are holding, they feel that they don't want to lose their position. But if you are fighting for Biafra and you are fighting because of your own personal interests, you are just doing it to yourself, because the personal interest is not going to help you in this movement. First of all, get the freedom before you will talk about any other thing. You understand? But that position is holding some of them, because they feel that they will hold that position. So how can you tell me? I have said it many times on Space. All these people that they are claiming that they are, why is it that even one day, since all these things have started, for even those who claim that they just spoke with him, they just do this and do that, but at the end of the day, the same people are not coming out to tell you that it's incommunicado, that you don't. Even a state came up last time and told us that they were there saying that this your PM, this your PM. The reason why they are saying those things is because they no longer they no longer take anything from him. They don't care about him again. You understand? This is where the problem is coming from. Some of they are just doing whatever they are doing because they don't believe in him again.
At all, yes.
You understand? They don't believe in him. They don't care about him. They don't care about whatever that is happening. You understand? What they care about is just for their own and their own personal interest that they want in this movement. Because if something happened to your leader in a movement like this, what you will do is that he's not going to give you order or what you are going to do outside. But you will have that communication with him, because that organization, the reason why he was kidnapped, the organization is the one that is going to defend him. So if maybe now that they have their own fashion and they wanted Brigi to collapse, because whether anybody like it or not, anybody that is listening to me, let me make it clear to you. What they are controlling has nothing to do with Brigi. It's a faction. The website they have is clone website. Everything they are doing is completely different from Brigi. It has nothing. They are just only bearing that name Brigi. But I'm telling you, mark this thing. A time is coming they will not even open their mouth and mention Brgie. Don't let anybody to deceive you, so that you will not come out tomorrow and say that I was listening to these people, I was thinking that they are joking. A time is coming. See, people should not see Biafra movement now as a joke. That time have passed. When people will not come out and feel that they want to hijack, they want to take over and all those things. Anybody that is not under Brgie, this Brgie, under the BGC, CRC, forget about it. You have nothing to do with Brgie. This is one thing that people must understand. I know that even when PM comes out, some of them will start shouting that they never know. They believe because of some people say that they have they gave them this to take over. Nobody give you anything to take over. The structure has been there. PM said, "You will betray, you will betray me, but you will never succeed." You know the reason why he made that statement? Because the structures has been there. This is a government. You have structure, different structures. So even if one structure try to do one or two things, another structure is there to move on with others. You understand? So some people thought that they will use media or position they are holding and all those things to do whatever that they are doing today. But it's not working. Because at the end, all these people you are seeing today, see, forget about anything that they are doing today. A time is coming. All of them, they will be looking for cloth to cover their face. You understand? So let me make it clear. Nobody is taking
it's
order.
not too far from now. They will be
Nobody is taking any order from PM. PM is not giving any order. But Brgie, the PM was taken because of the name Biafra Brgie. You understand? PM was not taken because of his family. So Brgie is the one that is going to defend PM, as he's still defending PM until PM comes out, because he was there. He's staying there today because of Brgie. So anybody that is telling you that we are not, because the reason why they are shouting all these things is because they no longer have communication with him. They don't know whatever that is happening. They don't know anything about him. You understand?
And they are not, and because they are not part of Brgie anymore, they are no longer defending PM, because Brgie must defend PM. If you are in Brgie, you will defend PM, because PM was
PM even said it. He even said it, that the reason why he's there, that the organization Brgie himself, that they will defend him. Now ask yourself, which Brgie is defending PM? So the faction that they have today has nothing to do with PM, has nothing to do with Brgie, and that is why they are bringing all these things, trying to make sure that they will push you so that you will no longer have anything to do with PM. So when he now come out, PM will just come out and stay. Nobody will be there. They will be there to defend the Brgie again. See, let us forget about all these things that they are doing. We must focus. We must continue to move on. Nobody is going to bring Brgie down.
We have a caller. Let's just take this caller. If you will continue.
Yes, Alex, good evening from here.
Yeah, Alex, hold on. We have a caller. After the caller, we'll give you the microphone, Alex. Hold on. Let me put the call back to this caller. He has called several times. Yeah, Mazuche, you are on now. Biafrans can hear you.
Okay, good evening. My greetings to Mazuche and the Wari sister and all the Biafrans that are listening. The first thing that I should Biafrans should ask Sonny Akparawa and Oge Nkere is, when Prime Minister said that he will not take order from DSS Donjon, he gave his reason. One was that the DSS Donjon was Bob, and one is that whatever we are doing, that they should not say that Onyendu give us order.
Yes.
But the Arise TV went to Finland to interview Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. After as the interview was going on, they asked him a question. Did you communicate with our leader, Mazen Nando Kuchikokan? He said yes, but he will not disclose how he's communicating with them. The question now that Biafrans, those gullible ones that claim that they want freedom. The question that they are now asking this Sonny is, what is the relationship between him, Oge Nkere, to the Prime Minister? Are they communicating? They're supposed to ask that question. Are they communicating? But they will not ask that question. They will only give them this, that we will not take order from this, from Finland and from this. But Prime Minister is calling people. Why is Prime Minister not calling them? It should be the question that they should ask them. But, you know, only to say something. When the demon that don't want us to get this freedom, when he fall upon you, you will be behaving as if that you are among those that are fighting for freedom. But you will not know that you are out of the
way. Yes.
So Biafrans, those that want freedom, I urge you to stand strong and follow Biafra Republic Government in Eza. One person is not a government. Oge Nkere and his group is not a government. I just tell them this, that Oge Nkere move away from the government, claim that he is Brgie. Just simple because they use him to get our headquarters, which is in Baltimore. That doesn't give him the right to become the government because Biafra represents unity.
Yes.
And Biafra are people who are well-organized people. If you are not with Brigi, you are not working for Biafra.
Yes.
Now, if they claim that they are fighting for Biafra, okay, if Oge Nkere claims that he's fighting for Biafra, now they ask you to resign, that this thing that you are not doing it very well. As long as you know that you are for Biafra, you should have resigned wholeheartedly, not to go get your own government or get your own group, because I can't call it government.
Yes.
It's not to go and have your own group. How many parallel governments do we have now? Ngozi Arabese and Oge Nkere. Some people are asking me, what is CRC doing? I said, do you want CRC to come and be behaving like these saboteurs that are sabotaging themselves? Oge Nkere and Ngozi Arabese. Because it shows that they know themselves. That reminds me that question that Ngozi Arabese first of all brought out then, that when Akparawa is saying that now they are letting us know, letting them know that when Prime Minister is not around, that Ngozi should be giving order. It shows that Akparawa and their group, that they know that PM will not be around. Because when things is happening, we will be thinking, adding 1 + 1 together. So, Biafrans, if you are for Biafra, you must follow the real Biafra Republic Government in Eza, not Oge Nkere.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow.
From here.
Don't go yet. There's one point you just made now. You know, that's why it is good for us to really throw our ideas together. And do you know that I have almost forgotten that Arise TV actually asked our Prime Minister at that time, are you in touch with your leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Our Prime Minister said yes. And he said, I am not going to tell you how I communicate with him. And now the question you now put forward to these people that are gullible, that question, can they ask them today? Are they in touch with our Prime Minister? Because you cannot just say, I am not taking order, but you are not even in touch with the person. You are not even communicating with the person. You don't even know his well-being or what is happening to him. But our Prime Minister was always communicating. Even this lawyer, Maxwell, Aloy Ejimako, was always, giving our Prime Minister feedback. Our Prime Minister, at a point when our leader, Onyendu, completely detached himself from China Samworu and Chike Doziem. Yes. Then our Prime Minister came to tell us at a point and said, we are now actually the ones in charge and in charge of the legal team. Do you remember when our Prime Minister said that we are now in charge of the legal team of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because at that time, The DOS, they were all fighting Aloy Ejimako. When Aloy Ejimako disposed of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Aloy Ejimako and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they disposed of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was no longer communicating with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At that point, it was not obvious that our leader have now known that the people representing him is only our prime minister. That is why every effort they made to make our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to open his mouth and say something against prime minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused. He always turned it down. At a point, he got angry when they were trying to put pressure on him. Thank you so much, our brother. Thank you so much for this point you raised. Very, very important. Thank you.
Good night, brother.
Ndeo. Wow, that was a very, very important. Very, very, very important. I don't know if Ife is back. Yeah, Ife is back. Ife, okay, while you continue your talk before you now hand over to our worry sister. We are here. Alex, please come back, Alex. I don't know what happened to you. Ife, your microphone is muted in case if you want to talk.
Yes, thank you very much, Vam. That our brother make a very good point.
Very good point.
Yes. You know that is why I say that we have to go back to from the beginning, because some of all these things, sometimes they think that maybe we have forgotten everything that happened. You understand? So all these people, they have planned all these things down very, very well. They know what they are doing. Their target from the beginning was to just pull PM out completely.
Yes.
Because if you watch how they went to change Brgie documents, you understand? There was a question that this one was asking their master last time. If they say that they are going to sue you, are you going to give them one of the maybe the back of the the document to sue you? When I listened to that, I was laughing. You understand? Because maybe the man is telling them that he's the one that have a Brgie document, he's the one that is in charge. Brgie document is in public. It's in public. Just that our people don't push to see all these things. Let Alex go first.
Okay, thank you.
I think
Alex,
is stopping now.
before the network will remove you again, unmute your mic. Unmute your microphone. Okay, go ahead, Alex.
Good evening, sir. If Happy New Year, what is sister? Happy New Year.
No. What is sister? Your mic is muted. In case you want to respond, remember to open your mic. Go ahead, Alex.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Ife. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You can hear me?
Now
Can you hear me?
I know who is talking. So
we can hear you, Alex.
The network is bad. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Alex.
The network is bad.
Oh, we can hear you. We can hear you. If you can see me, you need to come back in. But we could hear you, Alex. We could hear you. Please, Biafrans, the number to call. Okay, let me put the number. So, Alex is back.
Yes, it's good you put the number so that sometimes some of all these people that are confused, you understand, so that when they speak, then they will know how to handle this thing. Because some of them claim that they know what is happening. Like the other day, you were showing you showed 2 accounts the other day.
Yeah.
I think yesterday there was 2 accounts that you were asking question about that made a post talking about the one that is talking about the $10,000 that they are paying that man. No, me, I don't like to mention all these people's name. You understand? So the guy that you are that account, I think something Biafra or America Alliance, something like that. You was showing the account yesterday, X account.
Okay.
Yes, that account was following their master. It was after that program that they did, that program that they were talking about, that PM is betraying that is sabotaging their lawsuit.
Yeah, we really. I think that program we're supposed to play that program in a program like this. We're supposed to play that their sabotage that they did. Okay, Mazi University is here. We need to.
It was after that. It was after that program that guy left them. The person that have that account.
Okay.
There's another account. There's another account again that I think something network. I think you show that one again too. You understand?
Yeah.
These two people, these two accounts left them after that video. When they
Okay.
after they make that video talking about that PM is sabotaging their lawsuit. You understand? But but the question that people supposed to be asking is their master said that PM don't have the power to stop the lawsuit. Yes, he made that statement. But later, the lawsuit was stopped. So they're supposed to be asking. So if PM don't have the power to that you are the owner, because that time he claimed that he's the one that registered it, he's the one that put the names. If you don't want to put your name, he will not put your name because all this is on video.
Yes.
You understand? Now, people did not ask themselves, after this man made all these statements that is the one that is that is the owner, is the one that is this and that, is the one that registered it. But PM still have the power to stop it. Why are they not asking that kind of question?
Yes.
You understand? All of them keep mute. You said that PM don't have the power, that he did not initiate it. He don't have the power to stop it. But he later stopped it. And all these people following did not ask. After this man boasted that PM had no power to stop it. But PM later stopped it. Why? How come? You understand?
Yes.
Sometimes, some of our people, I don't know how they reason. I don't know how they reason. This is not about saying a lawsuit or no lawsuit. Yes, I might not. I will not come out and tell you anything about that lawsuit. I have my own reason, my own too. You understand? I have my own reason, but there are some things I will not come out and say. But I have my own reason. But the question you should be asking is, you said that PM don't have the power. You are the one that registered the Brgie. You are the one that will take any if you don't want to put the names of those people, because that time, because we were telling them that the people that have the power in Brgie registration, the only people that have that power is the directors, that the resident agent don't have any power. It was because of that they now started saying that PM know why he made him president resident agent. And we came back again and debunked it that there is nothing like president resident agent in that document. You understand? Yes. So now, when they now confirm truly that there is nothing like president resident agent, they did not say it again. Understand? The man have to come back and say that he's the one that registered. If you don't want to put their names in that document, he will not put their names when he was filling the form. But one thing they did not ask themselves is, if the man truly, like he said, that is in charge, why is it that he's not one of the directors in that document? Because a resident agent has no power to take any decision. A resident agent in an organization has no power to do anything. The only people that have power to do something are the directors. The directors must approve something before they will give it to the resident agent to go and file. Resident agent has no power in any registration, any organization. You understand? So, but our people are not asking all those questions. Now, the man that told you people that PM has no power, because they wanted to push that narrative because of where PM is. But not knowing that where PM is not like a zoo. Where PM is, PM can take some kind of decision through the lawyer.
Exactly.
You understand? But they want to use what Onyendu is going through. They want to use it to compare what PM is passing through there. But where PM is and where Onyendu is, they are not the same at all.
At all.
The difference is too much. So when people are trying to push all this propaganda that PM, they are not going to take anything from PM. Nobody is taking any order from PM. But the point that people must understand is that we must respect him as the prime minister.
Exactly.
There he is. He did not deny it. He made it clear to them there that he was elected as the prime minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. He made it clear. Yes. He's in that judgment. He's in that the news from these people.
Yes.
So why would some people come out here and say that you will not have communication with your prime minister? because he's in detention.
Ife, please let me
Yes.
just add a little bit. That state, is it Oro State or Oro State? When they had meeting with them, what did they call prime minister? I said, that's your prime
That's your
minister.
prime minister.
That's your prime minister. What did the guy do? He asked him a question. So is he no longer your prime minister? So if now you are coming out to say you're not taking order, you have stopped taking order from long time ago, not just now that you stopped taking order. You have stopped, and you people have no communication whatsoever with this gentleman. No communication. You were crying, weeping to the lawyer. Please, I want to speak with him. And he bluntly refused. Go through the CROC. Because you know you can't go through the CROC. You started doing what? Castigating him, abusing him, calling Sonny to come and read a memo. It's like all these people have forgotten. It's not about you don't want to take order from him. It's not giving order anyway. But are you communicating with him? Why did Aura stop talking to you people? Why did they say you people have lost? You people are not in the right track. And so many Biafrans will know very soon, and they will start going away from you if they have not started going away. Perhaps, maybe the money that you people are collecting is not enough anymore to pay Galasolis, the two-legged leg. So now you people are coming out to say all sorts of things.
The penguin leg.
Penguin leg. The
I
penguin
beg,
leg.
university day here. You will give university chance.
University, I beg, carry up. I dey vex. There be fool. I beg, make I just use small pidgin English first. This monkey there, but they not get sense. They're teaching that to speak this that yeah English. That be the education. So you when you sabi go school, what make you go forge paper? You when you go school, what make you go put yourself as a president when you not be? You when you know say you go school, why you dey pay Elias 10,000 after I don't tell you say go collect your territory? He don't tell you that one. Are you not a mugu? If you're educated, why can't you listen to his English that he spoke? I've been a Igbo speak for you and he said go get your 80% of your country. I'm gonna fear. I bet university, I'm sorry. Would they
Police
hear?
sister, the reason
Yes,
for that
yes.
forging of that document, the reason for forging that document, but themselves they have confirmed that it's fake. Let me tell you, it's not because they have confirmed that it's fake. So they they wanted to do something again. You understand? You know me, I don't always come out and say it how it happened. They wanted to make another move to see how it's going to work, but everywhere was blocked. See, these people, forget about all this thing. What they are doing now is to see how they are rushing to see how many money they are going to get and all those things. I'm
So
telling you
you
what
know,
is happening.
you
You
know
will
that they are
understand.
looking for money. They are also looking for money from Nigeria. One Nigeria. Elias, Koboko, University, please come back. Elias is now posting their link. Elias is posting link online because he's telling them that the same way Venezuela was taking, the same way Maduro was taking, they will come and take Tinubu. So Nigeria people are now celebrating with Elias and telling him if he can do it for them. Elias is telling them that they will do it and he's sending them link to go and be paying into a forged website. A cloned website is what Elias is now posting to the Nigerian people, the one Nigeria, to show you that they are looking for money from every corner.
Yes, what they after now is just to see how much they can make. I'm telling you the truth. You understand? Because the move they try to make fail. That is the fact. I know that people will be surprised. And
They are so much in a hurry because they know Oyendu, our PM will soon come out. They know. So they are so much in a hurry to gather what they can gather because they know
that is one thing that
100%.
all these their children on social media, because I call
Yes.
them their children on
Yes.
social media. That is why they don't know what is happening at all from beginning to the end. And when it's going to happen, they will be shocked. Believe me, they will be shocked what is going to happen when it happens. Because now, as it stands now, them within themselves, they know what is happening. They know what is going on within themselves. But all these ones that they put on social media, that is why I've sometimes I have advised them to be careful. You understand? Whatever they are doing, because when these people will run away, maybe when these people will run away, maybe these people, them on social media, I don't know how they are going to face it, because
I'm telling you.
some of them they are genuine. I can tell you for a fact. I know some of them they are genuine. They want this freedom, but they believe that the one that they
I
hired.
disagree with you.
No, I
No.
agree with
What
you.
is it that? What is it that? Let me tell you the truth.
Yes,
You know me.
tell me.
I don't bend things. Some of them are genuine. It's not
Some of them
about talk. But the thing is that all these things that they are doing today, they believe that, like the ones following the other woman. Let me tell you, some of them believe that today that woman. You see how she came up this Christmas. He was telling them that message from PM, but he never talked to PM.
We have a full house, so Rita is here. Where's
yes.
University? University, come back. You and Alex. Alex, try and come back. Try and use the network again and come back.
So so this is exactly what is going on. So don't mind all these people what they are doing. But we are going there. The time is coming. Alex, Happy New Year.
Rita, Alex, please go ahead. Grab the mic.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, Happy New Year, my brothers and sisters. It's been a long time.
Yes.
I'm happy to be in your midst today. I'm calling from United States of America.
Great.
Why I'm angry actually with the penguin. The penguin is the one I'm really angry with because he's doing the wrong thing.
Yes.
He's a Greek scammer.
Yes.
Greek scammer. How can he be scamming in broad daylight?
Yes.
I don't understand it. So you see why he was not able to condemn Isaiah Nyogo, because he is a scammer himself.
He's a scammer. No, mommy, let me tell you, now I have come to believe that it is Isaiah Nyogo that sent him to PM because they are collaborators. Because that guy said he doesn't know PM, doesn't know anybody, that he was just walking the internet and he saw PM.
He surfed the internet and found Simon Ekpa and then contacted him.
He's a syndicate with Isaiah Nyogo. Believe me, he's working with Isaiah Nyogo. That's why it was very easy for him to quickly, divert. Even when PM was even requesting that he should come to Finland. He wanted to go to Finland. I told you he wanted to go. But Isaiah Nyogo told him, no, don't go, because Isaiah Nyogo is the one that is organizing and running the show, telling him how they want to finish it. Isaiah Nyogo now came back and said that he is the one that America want to work with. Imagine, somebody that does not know his left from his right.
But is he working for that firm? What's the name of their firm again?
Moran Global. At the end of the day, we need to find out eventually.
Is he working for really Moran Global? If he is, the Moran Global is a scamming organization as well. I learned from our PM that the Moran Global is well reputed, a reputable organization.
The man that had the place is a former congressman, the white guy that came to our program one time. But right now, we have never heard from that man. These are issues
I think we need to contact somebody on behalf of that Elias. What he's doing is wrong. He should not be involved in a Biafra thing. He is there as a lobbyist. You take our own problems and our wishes and desires to the congressmen. That's what the lobby should be doing. Lobby should not be coming pasting account number for people to put money. And I learned he called the homeland and was speaking to them. And our people, when they see a white guy, they will think that they have arrived, that this one is the one leading us to El Dorado.
Exactly.
So somebody from our team needs to contact somebody on behalf of Elias. I know our prime minister may have told him not to do that, but he's not listening. I think a solicitor, our own solicitor that we work with, need to contact him and ask him to back off.
Of course.
Otherwise, what he's doing is not right.
Yes, we need to do that. Very important. Very important.
Yes.
And let me let Biafra know. Make I tell Biafra and say, when Elias come to Finland, he not buy his own ticket. Now Biafra money they buy ticket for him. So
Yes,
whatever
No
they do
Genkere
now,
buy ticket
Biafra,
and put him in a hotel and paid for everything for him. It's
yes,
Ogenkere.
our money, it's our money. It's
Mm-hmm.
not Ogenkere's money. It's
I know
Biafra's
it's our
money that
money.
use. Yes. So
Mm.
I dey tell Biafrans today now say now our money now they buy ticket for Elias, buy ticket to come to Finland. We, the indigenous Biafran people, we bought our own ticket to come to Finland. Elias, they pay money for us to put them for hotel. Elias, they pay money to take eat lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Elias, they pay money for us to
Our
take cab to your
money,
hotel. Elias, they pay
He's
money
money.
for us
just
to
he's
carry and
just
go
feeding fat
airport.
from us.
Oh,
yes.
God, they use and yeah, yeah,
Feeding
yeah.
fat from
God, they
Biafrans.
use and
Honestly.
So
He's a more
Elias,
scammer than anything I have ever seen. We
Biafrans,
need to
you
stop
people
it.
should not pay money to that account that is sent for una so.
our
That account when is
money,
sent for una
our
scam.
money.
That account is
Oh,
a
God, they use
scam.
and
A Biafrans. Listen
Sorry?
to us that are speaking to you people. And they tell us that that man na yayo yibo. If you see his shoe don't shop. If you see his trouser the man lagbu for his body. He's a poor man. Oyibo, not be better Oyibo, man not respect him. Make una not respect this man. Now wayo is 419 oyibo na he be. Now lagbu gbodo na he wear. His shoe won't go up, won't come down. His leg be like a tortoise. Now two-legged leg that he get. Biafrans, whatever bank details this man send for you people, una pay money put or your una do una own. Una money go enter because you know they use am for una. You dey take am take dey satisfy himself. Make una look in two leg. One go left, one go east, one go south. Na be him leg. He say he dey waka for internet. Now he waka jam our PM one pato obie. All those na lie. They don catch am out now. Na this so-called Isaiah Onyogu. Na him pass back, carry am to come play our PM wayo. That's why he no dey respect PM. PM don tell am say make he stop wetin he dey do. He no gree stop. He dey follow Elias. Elias, who are you APM to? Are you APM to our PM? No. So don't call yourself APM anymore. Call yourself PM to yourself. You are no Sonny Akparawa. Call yourself PM and not APM because you don't follow the PM anymore. So don't call yourself APM as if you are still following our PM Simon Ekpa. Thank you.
Thank you. Our university, please grab the mic. Sister Rita, please don't go. You are still here, B?
Yes, I am.
Okay. University.
Yeah, honorable. Oh, sorry, guys, I've been very strong. Thank you, Raphael. Yeah. I mean, the most painful part is what this two-legged leg is doing, and they are just chopping our money. And I was just singing our money song because that is what is happening. Our money, or God, they chop our money for one side. They come out every weekend to collect our money, and then they go back to sleep. And Biafrans are putting money there. Why these guys are busy fighting against PM, trying to destroy everything that PM have labored for. You understand? And I have always stand on the fact that these guys should be kicked out, and there are many ways to kick them out. I don't want to say so much here. If the authorities in charge doesn't know how to kick out these guys, they should ask for options. There are many ways to kick out this kind of people from online. They go kick them come out. You understand? Because they are frustrating the success of Biafra movement, and they are making mockery of the system, and it's not going well. By now, all these things that is happening, Biafra is supposed to be on the front running, and the people who are still having negotiation with the people of the world is still the terrorist. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Nigerian system, they are terrorist representatives, and the government, the president and the vice president. The president is a drug addict. The vice president is a terrorist, a very well-known terrorist who have seated with the terrorists and have a very nice time with them. They are the one on, having negotiation with the people of the world, and it's so shameful that today the young people have to look up to drug addicts and drug cartels as their leaders and the people they should emulate from. Imagine if this kind of thing succeed. Thank God for this freedom fighter Donald Trump, who is now trying to destroy all this network of evil people, especially the ones that are being accumulated and built up by the Democrats, in order to bring evil to this world, to bring evil to the young people, to teach young people that committing crime, being corrupted is a better way of life. That terrorism and drug cartel, drug dealing is the best thing to do. And those kind of criminalities, that's what people like Oge Nkere is practicing. Oge Nkere is a very highly corrupted individual who wants to take down Biafran government in exile by hijacking it and lying to the public that he is the one that from the government, that he is the owner of BRGIE, which is a lie. BRGIE belongs to Biafran people. It doesn't belong to Oge Nkere and Akparawa. And everything they've been saying about Prime Minister has been a lie. Akparawa have said that Prime Minister is corrupted, that he's sabotage, is betraying Biafran people, and that is not true. And what is, if you may ask, what has Simon done to these people?
What?
What did Simon did to Akparawa?
Yeah.
What has Simon done to Oge Nkere? To the extent that Oge Nkere has to be stealing Biafran people's money and be putting it in his own private account. So Biafran people, we have to open our eyes. We have to open our eyes, and we have to come together with the BGC and teach these people a lesson, and also prove to the world that we are incorruptible, that we come to fight for our freedom with a clean heart and with unity of purpose, not with selfish interest, not with following criminals who is going to lead us to nowhere. You understand? So because these individuals, they can't change, they have a mission. And their mission, the mission of Oge Nkere, is to frustrate Biafran Republic government in exile. That is what Oge Nkere is doing. And that is why he has interfered with the foundation of the Biafran government in exile. What the zoo could not do, Oge Nkere have done it many times over. Oge Nkere has manipulated the document of the registration of Biafran government in exile. That is a highly profiled crime. That is unforgivable. And you must not allow them to commit these crimes and go scot-free. Because if you allow them, they are going to tear you down. You follow them. If you follow them, you will fight for Biafra your entire life without even getting to your destination. And that is what Akparawa even wanted. Akparawa, their system of fighting for Biafra is the type that will make you to fight forever. So please, fellow Biafrans, the Biafran Republic Government in Exile Government Council is in charge of this system. And you know what that means. What that means is that the PM's office is active and PM is working and is being represented by the BGC. The BGC is not a single individual, it is a council. It's a council of leadership, it's a council of knowledge, it's a council that is capable of handling every affairs that has to do with Biafra. You can see that the zoo, the damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria, is going down. It's going down and is going to go down. And the BGC is cooking for them and is going to take the enemies of your freedom down. Those who have frustrated your future, those who are making you to run away from your home and bringing terrorists to kill your women and children, BGC is going to teach them a very strong lesson. But that is only if you understand the how this thing works. Because some of our problem is that we are unable to follow an organized system. We are not able to follow things the way it work. We are not able to abide by the rules, by the laws that keeps us safe. So there are rules. For example, Oge Nkere and Akparawa has been betraying the rules of the Biafran government in exile. They have been trying so very hard to misrepresent and misinterpret the Biafran Republic government in exile principles and our rule of laws, our bylaws, and our charter. We have items provided through this process that is going to help, or that is helping Biafrans to run this system very smoothly. But Oge Nkere is not educated, he's a very blatant illiterate. He is not well informed, so he doesn't know what he is doing. So Akparawa think that he knows something, but he doesn't know nothing. Akparawa doesn't have any information. So they are trying to build their own cartel, and cartel must not be allowed to stand. You must not allow a cartel to stand in your system, because these are a group of criminals who comes and hijack your good efforts. So I'm appealing to you, fellow Biafrans. You've really done a great job, just like we have always been appreciating His Excellency Simon Ekpa. He did very, very good. He did very, very, very good for Biafran people. He put his life on the line. He chased away the terrorists. He wasn't, at some point, the fight was multifaceted. He was not only chasing terrorists to defending yourself from the zoo, shooting you from the back, while you are trying to pursue the terrorists that come to kill your people in your communities. Even if the people that Simon defended, that Simon laid down, that is how Africa, and that is why Africa has been cursed. Doesn't matter whether you are from Burkina Faso, you are from, all of you are propagandists. Simon Ekpa risked his ass so that Biafran people in Igbo land today, you will not be in a very tragic situation. It is because of Simon that the cry that is crying out in the north of Nigeria today that is not happening in Igbo land. Because the time that you were crying, nobody come for your aid. But you know who came? Is this person that all of you have been saying, crucify him, and that is Simon. And that is why what has happened in Nigeria is going to happen in Finland. For touching the apple of the eye of God, for trying to bring tears to Igbo land, to bring shame to Igbo people. And all the elders in Igbo land, they are all going to perish very profusely. They are going to die excruciating death because Simon stood for all of them. And their son was arrested in foreign land. None of them make any effort to ask Finland, why is it that they take somebody who was protecting them and chasing away the terrorists that is butchering their people? None of them did that. They allow Finland to prevail in taking PM so that the terrorists will come and slaughter our people in mass numbers. But I can assure you that had you know what Simon did for you, I mean, you will be very, very much appreciative that you have a very strong hero like Simon. It is because of Simon. Why did you think that after we chased away the terrorists from Biafra land, all of a sudden, people started crying in the north? People chased them from the south, From both south, they were chased from the southeast very strongly. They start running to the south. We chase them from south to the extent that they say, oh, they and this and that, and there they unalive many families, and they are having mass burial. Of course, Prophet Abi Evangelist Dakomo can give you the full details of what is going on over there. Even as we are talking, there is still a mass unaliving of people in the north. So you have to look deeply. Sometimes your villages are safe. You have to thank God. Forget about those who live in the town, they don't care about you. Forget about those who they call governors. Even when they come to unalive you, they cannot even show any sympathy to any of your families. So you have to appreciate Simon. Even while you are appreciating Onyendu, you must appreciate Simon. You don't know what he has done for you. If you do know, if you do know what Simon has done for you, you will really be highly appreciative. I tell you. So the only way they try to destroy Simon is to bring in people like Oge Nkere and Madam Bao, who have been extorting money from Biafran people. And you remember that Madam Bao was collecting money to appeal for PM. First, she was collecting money for some kind of lobby, something. I don't know what they were lobbying. And at the same point, at some point, they were also collecting money for appeal for PM. And then Oge Nkere was collecting money for appeal. And all this money they collected from you, ask them, where is the money?
Right.
And who did the appeal? Which they never did. Please don't don't keep falling into the hands of these damn criminals. So, my
You
dear Van
must be
Bavam, thank you
starving.
so much for the time. I don't know if my voice is even coming out.
Yeah, your voice is coming out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We took your
Thank-
commission and it was very fantastic. Let us quickly call back Alex. Alex have been trying to call since the network didn't allow him. No, let's call him on WhatsApp now so that he will
Mommy
give us.
Rita Alex, I greet you.
Oh, good evening. University in Kendi Biafra niile. Good
Mommy,
evening.
see your son, one and only.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
speak with you this new year.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Happy New Year to you.
All right. We are calling Alex. Yeah, Alex. Okay, you are coming out now, so you can speak through the phone. Go ahead.
I want to go my own way, people it's busted already because it's a shameful thing that they are crying in secret. As it is sweet thought to pain them, it's paining them because you exposed earlier yesterday. That's why they're crying.
Yes.
Our people don't understand that which guy we should focus. We should not listen to this independent media. They are confused. They don't have any information anymore. That's why they're crying. They're running out of time. Very soon, they will still be crying because we have to focus on memento. What they are trying to do is confusing or trying to bring our prime minister because our prime minister said that he will not listen to Awoyendu in the jungle. That's why Sonia Akparawa cook some certain things so that can brainwash our people. You guys should not fall in that trap. You understand? The reason our prime minister said that it's not like Finland, it's not like Nigeria, it's not like the zoo. It's different. So you guys understand that Finland is not like zoo. Our prime minister can talk to anybody, he can greet anybody. So that's why some people use that word to cook it because earlier is supposed to this kind of account. A lot of people don't do such things. I don't know why our people don't understand this. Lobby cannot be posted. They have to have the work to be doing. That's why people are confused. So we have to work on this and let our know this so that we can be putting on space and the air so that people can understand what is happening because our people are very confused. So now I want to damage it, but it can never succeed. That's my promise to say you can never succeed what they are doing. Anything they are doing, they can never succeed. They are confused. They are confused. Just imagine the people are following those people. They don't know that they are on the dark. There are good people out there. Just to come out on that place, that's the problem. There are good people. We need to save souls on that place because Prime Minister is coming out. Me, I know that he's coming out. He's coming. He's coming will be like a beast. Everybody will know that. He's coming. So you guys ready. Those that sabotage him, damage control, you guys will put to shame. So you can't, our Prime Minister have done a lot. He have done a lot when he was here with us, remember? So not that you guys can turn it back against this rebel soul, this young man, to do himself. So you guys should know what you are doing. Anybody that's supporting evil come to that person. So you guys should know what you are doing. You should know what you are doing. This is New Year. So change your ways. Come back to the house you are. This is New Year. You can't continue like this. These people are coming. So you have to prepare yourself. You can't be destroyed. You just abuse, destroy because of peanuts. So I say, so Akparawa lost the vision already. You don't know what he's doing.
Hey.
But now you know that our promise is in prison. So you don't know before this one.
Hey.
You don't know.
When we were working together, doing all these broadcasts together,
know.
when we were going to Finland, I come back and we'll tell Biafrans that these other people, they don't have anything to hear from PM. At that time, PM was not in prison. Now that you know you have erred, you have derailed, you have disobeyed, you refuse to follow the instruction of the Biafra governing council. Now you are telling the world that PM is in prison. Hey, to fear Akwa, to fear
Akwa. You did not know. You have the problem. He did not know this why he's coming to SP like that talking. He did not know this why. And people are not following, shouting, and people don't ask questions. That's the problem investing that you can't ask questions on that space. You can't be giving somebody your money, you can't ask questions, what is happening, what is the update. And people are there donating money. That's the worst mistake that people don't understand. So you don't know. He has already lost the vision. There's nothing can. He's already lost because Oge Nkere is giving him money. He's giving him money. That's why people are just there following. People are there. If I lose this position, maybe PM come on. PM, we don't know that they're under the dark. PM is not communicating Oge Nkere. He's not talking to Ngozi. So he's serious ability that are working hard. So you guys should know this. So the reason why this Sonny Akpara, this Akpara Chingom, trying to cook with using our Prime Minister that cannot listen to, because our Prime Minister cannot listen to Yendu. That's why you want to bring that method so that people will retract on what he said. So you guys should not fall for it. It's cooking something that's not making sense. Our people he's cooking something. So people will say, oh yes, for that earlier that people that they brought Oge brought him. He brought him so that they can cook have the pan.
Yes.
That's why they want to carry that bomber. Because I remember when he came, our Minister was in the airspace, came like that. You see, he was looking for you. That's why our Prime Minister. I was laughing that there's something wrong somewhere. Now it's clear. It's clear for everybody to know.
Very clear.
So we should know understand. That's why yesterday we were reading the message. Sonny went and opened the space because he knew that you are busted. I saw the invite yesterday. I also saw the request.
Yeah.
Because you know that.
It was after I exposed that thing yesterday that Sonny went to open space.
Yes, but that time you left. That time you say you want to go and left. You want to go and rest. That you come back again. He went to open the space. And I did not bother to enter because I was like, let me go and sleep. I saw the invite, like, this guy, maybe this thing rapper said, he touched him. You want to like cover for the alliance so that they can continue doing what they want. A lot of people use that space, but that thing touched him. So you guys should not fall for this cheap propaganda what they are doing because I haven't lost it because they don't have any information, they don't have any power. Even the man that used to say he's president, he said he's running mad. He don't know what to do again. You only the funds for that you want to take. But you guys should be careful what you are donating. You guys should be careful. And you guys should ask questions that space. That's why this thing that the guy want to like cook everything so that everybody will believe in him. So that's why you don't have anything. You have already lost the vision. You have already lost. It's not knowing that our Prime Minister is in prison. All this way you are coming to space, you don't know this way. You don't know. It's very stupid. You have to information. You don't know what is happening in your own leader. And when that happens for reason, you like call yourself information. You don't know what is happening in your own leader. It's not you knowing that your leader is in prison. You are telling people that you don't want to listen to. Our Prime Minister is not like Nigeria. It's not like Nigerian people to know that.
Don't let people to confuse your brain. That man he already eating dog meat, and dog meat is confusing a lot of people. So you guys should not confuse your brain that you don't have. It's not meant to say. That's why you bring, because they know that the prime minister is coming. But that's why they want to try to get everything to damage that the people who turn against our prime minister or turn against our Simon.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your good work.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alex. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. In case there is nobody to answer, we have our senior man from the homeland, our own SUN. Please grab the mic. Okay, hold on. Darita, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, give us another of your submission. Then you will now give the mic to our senior man from homeland.
I don't have any other thing to say. Okay. Give to the homeland.
Okay, that's okay. I think he also lost the mic. Biafrans, I want you to put questions up in the comment section. Let me see. Okay, he's back. The network. Please, anybody that is coming into the studio, if you can't get the studio, you can call on the phone the way Alex just did. Our bros, our senior man, SUN. Please, can you unmute your mic? Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Good evening, and God bless you. It had been a while. I don't know what my network is doing, but then I have as more time to say something.
Go ahead, sir.
One of the things, it was yesterday or thereabout, that somebody sent to me the report card of what they have been able to achieve, which was Oge Nkere over the years, at the end of this. In 2025, I was looking at it. I said, all these things that were enumerated there were when we were together. And all these things were done. All of us were together. And he was elected acting prime minister. And when he derailed, and
hey, our own Nwa Jesus. If the network is disturbing, maybe if you call on phone, WhatsApp, it might be solid, because just like Alex did. Okay, you are back. Okay.
So let me be quick about it. People should understand.
If what you're saying is going to be very long, no problem. Just if you keep going now, you can call on WhatsApp so that you can take all the time you have. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Then what people should know, because this is the confusion that is happening in the homeland. This one will say, I don't know this, I don't know that. And at the end of the day, the person who is telling you this is our report, what we have been able to achieve in 2025, I look at all those things and I was laughing. You can use that to be seen.
Where is the report? Do you have it? Can you send that to me? Let me see what he claimed to have achieved in 2025. Where is the report? Well, maybe later you let me know so that we can use it to expose him more. Their lies. We need to expose their lies.
You want some more?
Get the network. Oh.
I don't know if I'm being heard. They have been, yes. People should know that Oge Nkere and Sonny Akparawa were suspended. They are not part of Brgie. They are only using, they have been sacked. They have been dismissed. So they don't supposed to use the name Brgie. They are using it to confuse people. They don't need to use that name. But if they are using it, why will the lobbyists or the alias or what be the mouthpiece again, telling us who will take over? as the excellency and the prime minister. This is nonsense. I think that Elias thought that we are. Maybe I don't know if you have visited us, that is our place before, to see how intelligent and how calculative we are. So he thought that we, like we are, when we see white skin, we will get afraid. They will be speaking for us. Gone are the days when you will bring a white preacher and people will be running. It is a Rehambonke. It is this thing. We have people who can do more. So if he's been a lobbyist, he is now telling us the Southeast governors and all the rest of them under the leadership of Oge Nkere. What is that? He is going beyond his own, that is status of appointment. He is going beyond what is expected of him. He is taking sides.
Oh my God. Mazi Nwa Jesus, the network keeps throwing you out. I would have really loved to see that what Oge Nkere claimed to have achieved. I say he is now coming to claim he has achieved something in 2025. Things that Brgie have achieved, Oge Nkere have not. Oge Nkere as a Sabo have not achieved nada, nothing. Isaiah Nyogo as a Sabo, since he was thrown out of Brgie, he has not achieved anything for Biafrans. He has only achieved money in his pocket as a criminal. And that's exactly what success is dragging. That's exactly what Sonny Akparawa is dragging. That's why the only thing you will hear them say is fund your movement, fund. That's the only thing they say. They don't care about what's happening with our prime minister. They don't care about what's happening with Onyendu. They don't care about what's happening with Biafrans. Fund. That's the only thing. Please, Mazi, go ahead.
Yeah. The funding. What are they using the money, the funding they are shouting? What are they using it to do? When it comes to pay for the office of our PM, it is the British CLC and the Biafran Governing Council. When it comes to compiling evidences for the appeal of our PM, it is still the Biafran Governing Council that is handling it. When it comes to everything that has ever done, there's none of it, not Oge Nkere, not the one that we don't talk about, that is doing anything. So why do you tell people to fund, just confusing people? And you know that you have been sacked from what you're doing, and now you are still carrying on. Is it because there's no police to arrest somebody? Because the guys, these guys need to be even arrested. But our PM said, go to Ngozi and leave everything so that we don't have to start fighting ourselves and continue fighting ourselves. Let everything be. And they were given the opportunity to fall back. They eventually say we are not falling back. And now you remove the name of our PM. You remove from the registration. You alter the whole document. And they say, which document do they have that he will occupy everywhere? When you are a resident agent, you now made yourself a resident president agent. What does that mean? As was being explained by Sonny Akparawa. What? In fact, when I was working with insurance, I knew of what we call resident inspector. A resident inspector is the one who takes care bylaws, whatever that is, all the stationaries in the insurance forms. You keep them when they need it. When there's need for it, you bring it. You are not the manager. You are not even one of the supervisors. You are just resident inspector. Resident inspector that you're keeping record of whatever, like a storekeeper. In insurance, they call it resident inspector. Now, when you are a resident agent, which means anything that comes to that office, you are coordinating it like a servant to the people who are there, like a messenger who takes instruction from the workers and they do the bidding. So this is what some people, I don't know what we understand about this in English. And somebody uttered the whole thing. Or somebody went acting, doing things that can not be done in a civil society, in that is a very conscientized society. Then you want us to leave you to continue. Now you are now following, going everywhere and telling people fun. And the stupid, that's one of my the problem I had is that most of my officer from Aludo followed that. The other day I was talking, I tried to reach out to this Emenike from my state. Yes, I tried to reach out to Okowo. It's from my state.
Okay.
All those ones who were making the state strong and proud, all of them followed. And the same thing affected my state when the former North and South America, what is Dyname? Dyname happened to be even from my own hometown. And all of them, when all these things happen, this one followed Ngozo Rabeze. And now you are talking of Emenike, you are talking of this other one that is he has spent so much in making sure that his own county stood. He paid money, bought phones for people. Ugoji. Mas Ugoji. He spent so much money to make his own county stand. His district, he spent so much money, paid a lot of things for a lot of things. And at the end of the day, he followed Oge Nkere. And I've tried to reach them. Each time I try to reach them, they will be bluffing. It was during this Christmas that I greeted Okeowo. And he responded. I was so overjoyed. Because I was looked as somebody who is just against what is happening. And some of them said that where they are angry is that everything about correction would have been left alone. That when we get Biafra, we will. Then I asked, if you say, if the devil give you Biafra, you will take. If devil give you Biafra, what type of Biafra do you want? If devil, that is devil gives you Biafra today, because you want Biafra.
Mm.
A thief give you Biafra, he will steal the whole thing.
Yes, yes.
And if they will give you Biafra, is it not to bring head, take head?
Mm-hmm.
So what type of Biafra do you want? That is what people should be asking themselves. What type of Biafra do you want? Do you want a Biafra that will be like the zoo, where people can manipulate? There was something I made this thing. I can continue to say that Ojus Okalo happened to come from my own hometown too. And a time came, he used his junior brothers, federal commissioner this. They were all appointed. Now he appointed his own daughter as an ambassador. That is the same house. Then on the platform of our place, people were like saying, Adano career civil servants that can be appointed.
Mm.
And I made a statement. I said, well, in a normal society, on our town's platform, in a normal society, he is also on the platform. In a normal society, it doesn't supposed to be that way. It cannot be that way in a normal society, but this is a bastardized society. I told my people that since the people are stealing in Nigeria, thank God we have one person who can go there and steal as they are stealing. That was the comment I made. You have brought it. That at least if you come to my hometown, everywhere you start, you cannot everywhere to the stream. Also, if he's brought it, if his son is made a commission, a federal commissioner or ambassador or whatever, he will still come back to our place and do some certain things. I will benefit from it, but then it is wrong, seriously wrong to live like that. The next moment, he sent me a message. You know what he said? You are a great soul. Wow. So because I don't care, that was what he sent to me. Private chatted me, he said, you are a great soul. But I said, this is a bastardized nation where nothing works, where people are doing anything they like. You can use your mama to be a minister. You use your papa to be a... I then said, okay, what I said there, I said, who is Tunumbu? If Ojus Okalo is from either Yoruba or from the north, these people would not, because his argument, he started it from the childhood. Very smart person. Very intelligent and smart person. He started it when he was in school. This is not somebody I don't know. I know him because we are somehow, not somehow, we are related. But everybody can chart his own course. There was what he told me in 2011. We were talking, he said that when he was a governor, where were I? That I was not there. And that it's people like us that can tell him the truth when he's not doing the right thing. And he did not see me. And that I said, thank God I don't run to go with people. But the only thing I know is that you have started the whole of our community. If I'm passing, I will pass it. I'll pass the third road. But where it is wrong, I will tell you it's wrong. where it is right, I will tell you it is right. Right. This time around, when I said your junior brother is appointed a federal commissioner, your junior brother is appointed a federal commissioner, your daughter is becoming ambassador, is appointed, nominated for ambassadorship. In a normal society, things don't supposed to be that way. But this is a bastardized society. He would have queried me for saying that. But what he just replied and said, "You are a great soul." That was his reply. So, listen, the Nigeria we are here is frustrating everybody. But the type of Biafra we want to have is not type of Biafra for thieves. Where Mama can be, look at her, like I was talking about Tinubu. All the sons of Tinubu, his son is everything. His daughter is everything. The wife is everything. Nigeria is in their pocket. Is that the type of Biafra you're looking for? If an armed robber gives you Biafra, it will be that way. If Satan gives you Biafra, it will not be that way. In Biafra, we want to go by merit. I have said it, that it's after the struggle. And at the end of the day, I am not qualified to be a state administrator. I would release it to somebody who is qualified, that can make other people benefit. My blocking the road and blocking the way is stupidity, is foolishness. What I don't know how to do, I block the way and not allow other people to do it to the benefit of other people. Then it's stupidity to me. Again, we are not talking about Biafra where you will come because you want to contest. You will pay billions for nomination form. Then you go and buy rice, buy this thing, be giving people 500, maybe 5,000. You are giving it to them. At the end of the day, you will be looking for the profit of each of your investment. The politicians are traders. They are using people to trade. You will sit, they will do this, do the other. They are using people to trade. At the end of the day, you will be looking for them to do your road, but they have borrowed money from source to campaign. You collected it. After collecting it, they will want to get back their investment, and now you are crying they are not doing anything. This is not the type of Biafra we want. People should, even if you want to contest, you don't have anything, but you have integrity, you can stand the test of time. People should allow you to come out and show the world that you are. Look at what OT is doing within some Governor OT. Within some time, you go on the road, the third road. I think to drive from my place to Umuahia, it doesn't, before it will take you almost 45 minutes. But today, you can, in the 15 minutes you are at Umuahia. In the 15 minutes you are back. This is what you call governance. Whoever knows how to do it should be. So people should not be listening to Oge Nkere. Oge Nkere is there bringing Nigeria into Biafra, and that is what we don't want. We don't want it. We don't want to get a Biafra that will be like Nigeria. If it is what we want to get, I am not part of it. We should get Biafra where truth will guide what we are doing. where people are free to express themselves without being insulted. I said, the person who believe that they are in the zoo, who they can purchase anything. I made a comment. I said, I said, this is a bastardized nation, a stupid country, a disgraced country, where any person can do whatever they like. I said, under a normal situation, it doesn't supposed to be that way. But this is not normal. And the person I was trying to make comment or attack in the way he was doing things, he replied and said to me, "You are a great soul." That was his chat. He chatted me privately, private chatted me and said, "You are a great soul." I started laughing. So what are we talking? If this man will have such conscience to know that somebody who is telling the truth, he now refer to him as a great soul. But then why will we look at somebody who does not want to go by instructions, who does not want to understand what we are doing, that we did not come to do trade, we did not come to do a bastardize, that is to bastardize Biafra as Nigeria is bastardized. Then you are told the way you are running is not good. Stay by the side for some time. You refuse. Okay, maintain your Ministry of Finance. You refuse. Let somebody deputize for you so that we can know how things are being run. You cannot be a acting prime minister and also be the Minister of Finance. It doesn't work that way. Who will know how you are spending the money and how it is going, how you are dispensing it? Even if you borrow and say that you have borrowed money, who will approve who? You're supposed to be the person approved with your team. But now you are the person that is keeping the money. The money is your custody. You are dispensing it and everything. Any person that has a correct mind will not allow something to happen. Some people will tell you, I don't want to near money. What I know is my administration. Let me administer. Let another person give account of whatever that is done. But this one wants to be the administrator of money and administrator of everything and control everything, which was the reason he was dismissed. And the doctrine of the registered document, the document of registration, that was why. And so many others. Instead of your going back and saying, for the sake of Biafra, for the sake of truth, I made a mistake, please forgive me. And then people can consider you. Now you say you cannot take instruction from the PM. You are telling us PM is incommunicado. This man that is talking to us from time to time. Somebody said that PM should come again and speak. I said there's no need for PM to speak to us again. There's no need, because he has spoken the first one. You say it's AI. He spoke the second one. You say, why will he? Even one of them called me and say, why will he be in the prison, in detention, and he was taking side? He does not supposed to take side. He does have, let everything work. If he come out, when Onyindu was there, he was not taking instruction from Onyindu. I said, this is a different program. The man is speaking. The man is coming out. So what are we saying? People who are listening to this broadcast, please, if you are following Oge Nkere, you still have opportunity of coming back. There's no how Oge Nkere and Akparawa will be head of Biafra. Oge Nkere, that is Oge Nkere led Brgie. His Excellency. No, now. Alias should be warned. We have gone above the era that we will hear Oyibo is coming for crusade. We'll put the picture of Oyibo and everybody will run to see Oyibo. We are better than most Oyibo. I don't know if I'm not trying to say anything. At least I have been so close to. Look at the skin of an African man and look at the skin of Oyibo. Most of the time you will see that the difference is clear. We are neat, smart in the brain, and only we need to be given opportunity to exercise ourselves. So only that opportunity we are looking for is in Biafra. Telling us that you went to Congress and they see congressmen, they are designating Nigeria as a country of a particular concern, and all the things that you have enumerated, and the bombing of Trump bombing. Was it not in this zoo that Trump won the nation? The people were celebrating it with the American flag, and they were all shot. They killed a lot of them. That was during Trump first this. Is it not in this country that our Onyendu went to campaign for Trump? Is it not here that our PM was the first to endorse Trump campaign during his campaign? And all those things were not work. It was only going to meet the congressmen and take pictures with them that has given us Biafra. People should think our collective effort is what somebody is using as his own scorecard. And you are following them. Somebody sent me that message. And they sent me that the video of what they said is their scorecard. I just sent back the message of I just sent the video of your analyzing and the message our PM sent to Elias. I sent it back to him, and he never replied again. That is your program yesterday. I sent it back to him. So we don't need this confusion. People should play down what they do with Oge Nkere. Oge Nkere is not going to be he's not the leader of Brgie. Brgie has a root from Owazurike connected to our Onyendu.
Please, can I ask a question?
Is it asking me? Okay.
Oh, not you. I just want to ask this head people.
Okay.
Why is it that anytime? Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah, anytime that our information minister will come out to come and say something, that is the time Sonny Akparawa Shingon will come. We will run 440 because he knows that the Biafra people, they listen to information minister. He knows. So the minute he sees that our information minister will come out here to come and say the truth and nothing but the truth, and he knows that our information minister is saying the truth, that is when he will come out and come and double countersign and say his own lies to make people confused. They will be thinking, which one will I believe? Which one will I not believe? Why is Sonny doing that thing? When our PM was around, when our peer was around, when he was talking, nobody, the whole people that was against him, they knew he was saying the truth, but they could not come against him. But Sonny knows that whatever Vava is saying here is what exactly Happy M will say it. Exactly Happy M will want him to say it. But this Sonny will come from nowhere to come and do as if he's doing damage control, to disgrace himself and to expose Biafrans to forgery, because he's forging them, he's duping them with their own earned money.
Worry, sister, let me tell you why.
You know? Okay.
In Igbo language, that's what a name we call Inrajama. Your enemy cannot praise you. Even if you are at your best, this person is your enemy. He cannot praise you. If he praise you, he will be eroding himself. He will be bringing himself down. So what your enemy will always do is to make sure he counter whatever. Like Satan and God. What the devil is doing is anything good that is coming from God, he will counter it. So you can't ask why is it this is a lost soul who is bent to destroy, who is bent to feed on people's confusion. And because he's bent in doing this, he will always try to drag the mind of the people, try to make the people listen to him. So you should not be asking why he's doing it. He is doing it because he is an enemy of Biafra.
Which means is worse than Malami, because Malami was telling the whole world that our leader is doing this. It's a 419. Is this? Is that? Meanwhile, he was the one doing exactly what he's saying people are doing. Now he's behind bar. So obviously, what Sonny is doing now, very soon, Lemesis will catch up with him, and he will be behind bar like Malami. That is what he stands. Because he doesn't want to praise the person that is good as his enemy to Biafra right now. He's going to end up being in the prison like Malami. That is what I see. Because he's as wicked as Malami. Pretender. That is what Sonny is. Sonny make people to feel that he's supporting PM, not knowing that they said the ant where they eat beans is inside beans, according to Yoruba people. Is the ant inside the beans? Is the ant just the same way? Carol White was the eye in Biafra movement. This is how this man, this Sonny is worse than Oge Nkere. Sonny is worse than Oge Nkere. And God will definitely visit him. Sorry, sir. Carry on.
Yeah. God bless you, ma. The issue is that they are doing it to damage what we are doing. They are doing it to corner people to themselves. And the one factor is that we should continue to mobilize. When you are fishing, when you are fishing, you throw your net. That net you throw into the water, some of them would drag big fish, small fish, crayfish, even wood, even stick, it will drag it. All of them will come out at this. Then you select. By the time you bring the net out, you see the fisherman selecting the one that is fish, selecting the crayfish, throwing away the ones that are nothing, and that is how we must continue to mobilize. We must continue to let people know the truth. We must continue to let people know what is happening, like we are doing. We all know that, at least we that is here know that Oge Nkere is no longer, he has like a train that he derailed. That is what is happening. And those who are following him, and they are giving us their scorecard. The scorecard, I was looking at it, congressional briefing, congressional briefing, you rented a hall and went there. How many of the congressmen were there? You made your jamboree to deceive people, and then you're saying it's the briefing and all the rest of them. Though, when there's truth in what you do, but don't let them arrogate this. One thing that people should know is that Oge Nkere is not in Brgie, federal government, in exile. He is no longer there. He has been expelled and dismissed. Whatever he is doing is in disobedience. And any person that is saying, let him continue to work, when we get Biafra, we will, when he consolidate himself and sit there with all the corruption, you can't get him out anymore. So what he's doing is making, yes.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Go ahead.
Yes,
Boko.
anybody who is saying let's continue to do when we get Biafra, then we can think about that. Then it means that the person is not really following what is going on. We are building a foundation, and then
Okay.
you are having some certain individual who is trying to be corrupt, and you are saying continue with this corruption. When we get to Biafra, we now finally have corruption, then we can think about it. That's insane. So how do people really join the Biafran thing? Or you just join Biafra because you are just following people. You don't know the principle that is laid down for what you are joining. You don't know how things works in what you are joining. Then you join a group of learned individuals, everybody who is working towards achieving freedom for Biafran people, and you have individuals who are unable to follow functions or system over time, and you are saying, oh, let's just use them, and when we get to Biafra, because of the corruption you're having in the foundation, when you get to Biafra, then what you will have at the moment you just have Biafra is corruption. And then that is now the time that you want to think about it. You have to think about the future from today. You have to try to even see everything that you can see from the future, from today, in the future, from today. And think about possible way of governing, putting things in order. At the end of the day, when you have Biafra, you have a standard foundation that is incorruptible. We
That
are
is
not
what we're
saying
saying,
that
sir.
corruption will not exist, but when people used to words like that, when you get, I look at those are not builders. Those
Okay,
are people who are running more than their shadow, and they are going to collapse in the next 2 years.
can I show you something? There's
Proceed.
this woman, that I know during the time of Onyendu. She is the woman leader in charge of the Western region. I was in the media and publicity then during Onyendu in Lagos. So much until we all join with Mother Simon Ekpa. She has been so strong. When Ngozi Adebeze came, Ngozi Adebeze made her a minister in charge of women affairs. She refused because she asked me. I said, I don't trust Ngozi Adebeze. I am going to where Brgie stands. Then we were working together so seriously. Do you know that when this Oge Nkere something came up, she told me, she calls me brother, but there's nothing I have said. She said, I don't believe in Oge Nkere, but we would have left him so that we don't have another division. I have explained, I have called, I have tried to let her. She said she's not going to do anything. She's going to wait. Do you know what I did? I've left her, let her wait. Maybe she will hear, she will see this broadcast. She's a very, in fact, our PM used to call her from time to time. She's a very strong woman in this struggle, right from the time of Ralph Wazurike to the time of our Onyendu to even this time our PM. But now, do you know she has gone by the side? She's no longer active. There's nothing I have not explained. He said, no, this CRC would have left the day the way it is so that we get Biafra when we get to Biafra. And I said, this is not functioning because anything you get from the devil cannot give you peace. There's nothing you get from the devil that can give you joy. Biafra is a place, like I have explained, we don't want a Biafra like Nigeria. No. We don't want a Biafra that will resemble anything Nigeria or the zoo. What we want is a Biafra founded on the truth. Strong-based truth. Where everybody is free to express himself, him or herself. So when you see such people, you talk to them. If they are not willing, you will leave them. This one is that this woman I'm talking about is not following Ngozi Oronbeze. Ngozi Oronbeze made her a minister, made her this, and when she refused Ngozi Oronbeze threatened her. Say, I know, you know, I can tell you everything. Then the woman said to Ngozi Oronbeze, quote me. And they say, you don't know how we started this struggle. You just came. And now you are talking, you are this, you're this. They say, don't call my line again. Say that Ngozi Oronbeze should not call her line again. She joined, and we are talking about APM and all the rest of them. When the issue of APM came, she said, we're supposed now that we're supposed to leave this thing, we're supposed to not to talk about it and let him continue. I said that is not how to do something. If you see something that is wrong, tell people it's wrong. Even if it is a minority protest, let it be written that as minority you have made this statement. When they are writing the minutes of, or if it is a meeting, they will write that there was a time you said something like this on the other thing. Don't follow the crowd. But today, everything is happening. It says she's not joining. I have approached her. She says she's not joining. She's not with Oge Nkere. She's not with Ngozi Oronbeze. She's not with us. And the last time I spoke with her, I said she's watching. That, okay, you talk about money, say, if Oge Nkere is doing fine, she will donate for her. If we are doing fine, she will donate for us. If other people are doing fine. That is a level of confusion at the homeland. Strong instruments. When you talk of people who knew the foundation of this struggle, you can talk about people like Mazi Agonsi, Chief Agonsi, Honorable Agonsi. These are people who started, and in fact, I know that is our PM, that is our Onyendu that referred our PM to Chief Agonsi. I'm aware. So, but sometimes, when they are quacking and all the rest of them, somebody will look at it and start looking stupid. Even when you see somebody who does not know a dime or anything about the struggle, you see the person pushing, and if you're looking at the person, you see full of confusion and nothing is working. We should take our time. Like I continue to tell people, those people who are confused, who are angry, and they are sitting on the sideline, we should not neglect them. But the people we should neglect is those people who knew they are in the thick of it. They are not telling the truth. They know they are not telling the truth, and they are telling lies, and they continue to tell that lies. They know that what they are doing is wrong, and they continue to do that wrong. Fear such people. But if you see any person like this woman I'm saying, I've not left her alone because she's the beloved person. Sometimes I call her and say, Mommy, what are you doing now? He say, my brother, I'm still considering. I say, consider and let us know. So these are the type of people, even in the country where you reside, not only at the homeland. If you see those people that are confused, approach them. Explain to them certain things that they need to know. When you get there, gently approach them. They may be acting on ignorance. And then when you approach them and explain everything to them and how it is going, you may think they know. They don't know. They don't understand. I'm telling you of this woman. And maybe in the morning I will call her. Those people who say, I'm angry, we would have left it this way, let it this way. Don't get angry with them. Gently approach them. If they say no today, the next day approach them. When I was working in insurance, that's what we call persistent prospecting. Persistent prospecting. You go today, the person tell you, this your policy is nonsense, idiot, stop, get out of here. You go. Thank you, sir. You move. By the time you come tomorrow, who is this insurance person now? Again, you, okay, sit down. You start talking again and saying again. He say, well, come tomorrow. Then tomorrow you go. That is what we call persistent prospecting. He will say, sit down. Can I give you coffee? You are getting the person. You drink coffee. After that, you talk about your policy. He might tell you, okay, I'm giving you an appointment tomorrow, come. By the time you come, he will write the policy. You have gotten that commission. But then the person, you are approaching the person, he say, come on, get out. This is nonsense. And you walk away and you get angry yourself too. That's why I caution even the way we approach people. You get angry too. By the time you get angry, you are missing that policy. You are not writing it, number one. You are not getting the commission, number two. You have just wasted your transport and everything going to that place. This is what I've seen in Biafra. A lot of us are ignorant. A lot of us are, of course, if we were to be, think about somebody who started, look at when Wazirike was there. All the plate number. Yes, I'm rounding up now. When it was, yes, I'm doing. When Wazirike was there, when all the plate number that were printed, the receipt of payment, the other things, the international passport that was printed, At the end of the day, all of those things was thrown away and it was a waste. Then you start again. After starting again, something happened again. And then you start again, something happened again. You will be confused. But anything that will go well will always have rigorous process. So people should understand it that way and not looking at it as if we are just on a straight journey. No, struggle, freedom fighting is not a straight journey. It's always with all the turns. Thank you. God bless you. Let me leave it at this. God bless
Honorable
you.
One Jesus, you know that the
Yeah.
gold, when you want to produce the gold, you go through a lot of process. Many
Good.
things
That's what.
before it becomes a real gold. You understand? So
Mhm.
Biafra has fought almost a war like it's almost like a world war. So
Mhm.
and then it's still fine-tuning itself as time goes on. Many things has been damaged, both education,
Mhm.
mental incapacitations, and all that. So you continue to see all this happen, and that's why the Biafran Governing Council will do a lot this year to make sure that all these enemies of freedom and independence within the territories of Biafra is highly taken care of in a very, very strong way. You understand?
God bless you, sir.
So, and Biafra will come out great. So it's a very great country.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I don't know if what sister have anything to say. We just have to close it now, and then I'm sure Sonny must have seen the disgrace he has put on himself, and Isaiah Nyogo must have seen the shame he has brought on himself. You didn't bring shame to Biafra. You're bringing shame to yourself. You didn't bring shame to Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. You're bringing shame to yourself. How can you all of a sudden, the man you have been calling my boss, my boss, my boss, Sonny Akparawa, the man you have always been happy that, yes, you are on the side where you are speaking to him, he's speaking back to us, then all of a sudden, you're coming out to say, I will not take any instruction from him or any order from him from the prison, as if he has been giving you any order since he was arrested. Has Prime Minister given you any order? The only thing he has given you is make sure you are in the status quo, in the structure, the brigade that he formed. CROC have been your target. The target of attack for anyone that tried to sabotage has always been CROC. Because your boys are trying to sideline CROC. Oge Nkere, the same CROC that gave you a voice, you tried to sideline them. That CROC is the Biafra Governing Council. And the message that PM sent to this shameless penguin leg, the message he sent to him was that the CRC, the Biafra Governing Council, have gotten instruction on what to do. The CRC, because that is the Biafra Governing Council. So then, when you know that you have decided to disobey the CRC, you are now coming out after 1 year to come and say, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is in prison. You will not take orders from him. Shame on you, Sonny Akparawa.
Who is
Shame.
Akparawa for him to even to be given any order? Which order is Akparawa even expecting? The Prime Minister is giving him who the hell he is to give him order on what? To execute what?
Did,
Yeah,
you-
you
did,
are
you
not
see the, did
even.
you see the video he put out?
No, I don't watch his. I
Okay,
think we both block
let me play
ourselves
it in case you
for
didn't
her.
see it. Let me play it. Maybe you will use it to form your closing
Yeah, I
remark.
really watch their shit.
Okay, if since you didn't see it, let me quickly put it up here so
Okay.
that at least you will use that as your closing remark. Let me just bring it because this is just disgusting. What a shame. Sonny Akparawa is just a disgrace, a very big disgrace for that matter. Look at this. Hold on, eh?
The reason of order, no order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We are not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison.
This guy is
We
just
are
a
not taking
saga
order
writer.
from Finland prison.
I'm not sure.
The reason for that is to protect those our leaders, to protect Mazinam Nkere from prison, to protect Mazinam from prison. So any order that is coming out from prison now, from Finland and from Nigeria, from these leaders, we are not taking that order because it is for their own good. They can't be in prison and be leading people that are here and be giving orders. Because if we use what they are saying to do anything, it will implicate them and they will not come out again forever. They will be dead and gone inside prison because everything we will use their name to do will implicate them. So we are not taking orders from them in prison.
We've got our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to exonerate our leader from anything that Biafrans will be doing for his own best interest. So
anything that we shall be doing going forward in 2025, 2026, 2027, or till Biafra comes, as far as our leaders are in prison, we will not tag their name. We will not put that they are the one giving the order, or they said this, or they directed this. It is for their own good. It is to keep them away, because if we put their names, it will be used against them. So for all of you that are using our leaders' names, Simon Ekpa name, Mazinam Dekano name, and then you say he is giving order, he's telling you to come and do this, telling you to come and do this, desist from it. And all of you that are trying to follow that a message that Emma and the rest of them are former are sending to you, you are digging the graves of our leaders that are in prison. Stop it, because you're going to implicate them the more. Somebody cannot be in prison and be the one.
This guy is a very good
propagandist.
any actions that Biafra people will be taking in
That
Biafra
thing
land,
that PM did to
you
him was
don't
really
attach
crazy.
Mazinam Dekano to it.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking, BRGIO, Biafra Defense Forces,
He was
Biafrans
just
in the
following
homeland,
his step-by-step
any
path.
Biafran
PM
taking for
said it.
Biafran quest,
This
don't
guy
attach
is
my
doing a
Simon
reform
Ekpa name
march
to it,
against
or
PM.
Mazinam Dekano. Don't tag their name to implicate them.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafra land for the freedom of Biafra, the freedom of Mazinam Dekano, and freedom of all prisoners of conscience, you don't bring Mazinam Dekano to it.
Now, my brother, you know, there's a very first comment from one of our brother here, Uche Mbadiogu. Do you remember the interview our PM granted to Arise News? When Arise News asked PM, do you hear in any way, do you communicate in any way with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Our PM said, yes. I communicate with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but my system of communicating with him, I cannot reveal to you here. But I communicate. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa have never denied that he was not communicating with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So what have we been doing ever since? Have we, even this Sonny, this shameless Sonny, have there been any order from PM apart from that we should come together? How should it be seen that we cannot govern ourselves? That we should not show the world that we cannot govern ourselves. So PM only asked those that were betraying themselves and going up and down. He said they should come together and be in the same Brgie, and that CROC is in charge. CROC is in charge. Is that what instruction he gave? So this fool now, who has always passed this same message that CROC is in charge, this same fool now, because he has disobeyed CROC and have decided to disobey the government of Biafra, he is now coming to say we are not following order.
Doesn't want to be punished.
You see how shameless he is? He forgot that everything that Simon Ekpa is doing is following precedence from everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always set on motion. Simon Ekpa has never done. In fact, it came to the point where Simon Ekpa, when the whole betrayal of DOS were exposed and thrown out, Simon Ekpa had to maintain communication with the lawyers, and he told us that we are now the ones in charge of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. When the whole DOS were all against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all those lines.
Yes.
So now this idiot, because of money, because he's a disgrace. Look at what he's doing to himself and Oge Nkere. So you can use those line of thoughts and give us your own closing remarks so that we'll call it a day.
Of course. I can see, if you see when he's playing that, he will play it and play PM's own. So it looks like somebody on a revenge mission. revenging against PM. Whatever he believed that PM must have done to him, that thing must really pay him a lot. You understand? To the extent that this guy doesn't even want PM's voice to be heard. You understand? He wants to make sure that whatever PM have said, which means he was not in support of any decision that we were all making as at then. And people, Biafran people, you need to understand that every decision that has been made, or some of the utterances you have heard PM pronounce, PM did not make up all those things by himself. People voted for that decision before PM will come out to announce it. He was not working. He was working. Was not working alone. He was working with a cabinet, so that you understand that a lot of decision, even when they bring this one, they said that a letter from a written, whether with pencil, something like that, a written letter from Oyendu from the DSS, and the whole cabinet looked at the whole thing. It is not one person. It's not a decision or idea of one person. People looked at it. People used their common sense to decide that this thing, kind of piece of paper, should not be admissible, and it was dismissed. And PM came out to make a statement that we don't accept such thing, that we will never accept such thing from the DSS, that there's no truth that is going to come out from the DSS. And that idea was perfect. But the way Akparawa is sounding now on this very particular video he played means that he was not in support of that, even if he voted for it.
Thank you.
Exactly. So that still make Akparawa a clear saboteur, because that such an attitude, it betrays the cabinet, not only even the PM. And now he's playing the record of PM, saying that we will not take order from these people. So he is telling Biafran people not to listen to PM anymore, not to take any instruction or any information that comes out from PM, that he should not take it. And he is doing this only because that instruction must only come from one place.
Do you remember when the independent media lady,
Yes,
when a message was sent to her, it was Sonny Akparawa that was in the media telling her, please, can you repeat exactly the message that PM sent to you? Do you remember when PM sent the message that everybody should fall back?
Exactly.
Then came among us when we did fundraising, and she came and then she was ready to come back and expose it.
PM gave her that information because of her followers.
Exactly. So, because Sonny, I remember in that particular fundraising, Sonny was telling her, please, can you tell us, can you repeat exactly what PM said to you, the message PM sent to you? Because that time he was in the government. He was
still in the system.
But now he is a sabo. Now we won't take any message.
PM automatically becomes sabo. How can PM become sabo in prison? This is not fair, Biafran people. So we must see Sonny Akparawa for who he is. He's come to he's doing all of this because he knows that this information can only come from the BGC and the CRC, nowhere else. And that's why PM also come through the BGC to talk to Biafran people that they should remain focused and unite together. PM has always been standing on unity, and everybody knows that unity is the solution. The only viable and valuable solution is unity, because when you are divided, you always fall. So people should learn from these natural principles so that we can get our freedom as quickly as possible. Thank you very much, Honorable Van Van Van.
Thank you. Thank you, University in Kende Biafra. Yes, we have spent over 3 hours already, and then Biafrans, you can see that. I wanted to play Onyendu's message. I will do that tomorrow. We'll play Onyendu's last message, on social media before he was kidnapped in Kenya. We'll play tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll play most of the messages that are available on the social media of Onyendu, the very last ones. By the time when he entered the Instagram, I want to be playing them so that we'll keep reminding ourselves of those things before we forget. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much, Biafrans. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.